Welcome to the live NFL UKOPS play-by-play reaction stream of the New England Patriots against the New York Jets. Another big AFC East matchup, and hopefully, from our perspective at least, we're going to get our first Patriots victory today. They're looking to make it 15 wins in a row against the New York Jets, and thank goodness the New York Jets have Zach Wilson at quarterback rather than Aaron Rodgers. So thank you very much for everyone that's joined us so far. Make sure you come and say hello in the chat. Let us know where you're watching today's game from, who your NFL team is. All NFL fans are welcome in our streams as well. So just come and say hi. The more interaction we get in the streams, the better. So thank you very much to everyone that has already joined us. We're only a minute or so away from kickoff, where, as I say, hopefully the Patriots can get in the win column today. They have been close in the first couple of games, but were unable... just by fine margins to get over the line against the Eagles in the first week. Butte unable to get his feet in bounds. And last week against the Dolphins, by mere inches, Cole Strange couldn't quite convert the fourth down off the lateral. Hopefully today, like last year, Zach Wilson throws a couple of interceptions, a fumble or something like that. I mean, we had a terrible game to watch last year against the Jets. 3-3 all the way up until the final punt, and then Marcus Jones returned the final punt of the game for the walk-off touchdown. Hoping for a better performance than that this time around, but hopefully, more important than anything, hopefully the Patriots get the win today. So let us know what your score predictions are going to be for today's game as well. I'll put mine in the chat now, but let us know. Do the Patriots get their first win, or do they slip to 0-3 and with a trip to play the Cowboys next week, could quite easily find themselves at 0-4. So it's very important that they get the win today. You know, you're looking at that Jets team as well and how much impact that injury to Aaron Rodgers is going to be on their season. You know, they've got a top 5 defense. They've got a lot of talent on offense. But is Zach Wilson good enough throwing the ball and making the right decisions to get the Jets competing for a playoff spot? We'll have to wait and see. So let's make score predictions. I'm going for the Patriots to win this one. I'm going for the Patriots 24. I'm going for the Patriots 24, Jets 17 in this one. But let us know what your thoughts are. Hello, JKT. Thank you very much for joining us. Let us know what your score predictions are for this game. Who you think is going to win? I think you went for Patriots in the pick 6, I think. So here we are. We're about ready for kickoff. And the Patriots need a much better start than they've had the last couple of weeks. They found themselves behind early by a couple of scores early as well against the Eagles. Not a good start against the Dolphins last time out as well. Need a better start today. So it's the Patriots have deferred off the kickoff. They're going to kick to the Jets. A nice quick turnover would be nice. Thank you very much for joining us, Sally. Much appreciated. Let us know what your thoughts are on today's game as well. I think you also picked the Patriots to win today. So here we are ready for kickoff. And the kick is up. And he goes into the back of the end zone. Looks like there's been a lot of rain. All the wash. Yeah, all the colours washed, hasn't it?
They're protected. It could rain in the second half.
So the Jets and Zach Wilson are going to start us off. Come on, Zach. Throws an interception early.
7 interceptions in 4 games against the Patriots.
Come on. So let's get Zach Wilson's confidence down straight away. It's a shotgun formation. Trips right. It's a quick pass on the screen. And it's a slip from Garrett Wilson. So only gains about half a yard. Does look a slippy field out there. So Andy's gone for a prediction of the Pats to win 24-13 in this one. Let us know your score predictions in the chat. Under centre now, Zach Wilson. 2nd and 9. Changing the play at the line. Heavy formation. Still changing the play. Play clock's down at 1. That was close. Oh, the defensive line burst straight through. It's a loss of 3 or 4 on that play. Going absolutely nowhere. It's Anthony Jennings coming through on the tackle. Stood no chance. I think if the Patriots just play the run today, don't let Breece Hall or Dalvin Cook beat you, and force Zach Wilson to have to throw, they're going to be successful today. It's just about whether the Patriots offense can put points up. But it's 3rd and 15. Zach Wilson tends to make mistakes in these long yardage situations. Snap back to him. He's looking to pass. He's under pressure now. He scrambles out to his left. He's under pressure again and throws the ball at the feet of his running back just before he gets sacked. Sets up a 4th and 15 and a great start for this Patriots defense. It's exactly what you want to do. Don't let Zach Wilson get any type of confidence. And the Patriots should get the ball in decent starting field position. Great rush from Josh Uche, and then Bentley came in on Zach Wilson. It's going to be a punt. And the ball snapped, a low snap. Morstead gets the kick off. Fair cut by Douglas at the 43-yard line. He did bobble it. Luckily, he was able to bring it in. But a really good starting field position for the Patriots that they need to take advantage of. The Patriots are ranked dead last on the offensive line in terms of run blocking and 25th in the NFL in terms of pass blocking so far after 2 games. Hopefully they can get something going early. Got Mac Jones in the shotgun. Ramondre Stevenson lined up next to him. Motions Gesicki out to the left. Snap back to Mac Jones. He's looking to pass. Throws it down at the feet of Stevenson coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. So if you just joined us, welcome to the NFL UK Ops Live play-by-play reaction stream of the Patriots versus the Jets in a big AFC East matchup, fighting in this division, a very difficult division as well. Come and say hi in the chat. 2nd and 10. Snap back to Mac Jones. It's a handoff to Stevenson. Makes a good move. Slipping as he tries to cut, but managed to dive forward for 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Right around midfield. So if you are just joining us, we just started the game. The Jets had to punt after going 3 and out. The Patriots on their first drive are now facing 3rd and 6, just inside their own half. Mac Jones in the shotgun, trips left, snap back to him. He's looking to pass, fired out wide. It's caught by Gesicki for the 1st down. Great catch before he runs out of bounds. 15-yard gain, and exactly the start the Patriots needed on defense and now on offense. Important to get that early 1st down, get the confidence up. You know, this is a very tough New York Jets defensive line they're playing against today. So 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line of the Jets. It's I formation. It's a delayed handoff to Stevenson. Under pressure and Looks like he falls about half a yard behind the line of scrimmage. So thank you very much for everyone that has joined us so far. This is the NFL UK Ops Live play-by-play reaction stream with the Patriots and the Jets. Come and say hi in the chat. All NFL fans, football fans are welcome. So come and say hi. The more interaction, the better. 2nd and 11. Snap back to Mac Jones. He's looking to pass. Fired over the middle. It's caught by the tight end, Hunter Henry. Gains 7 yards. He's going to set up a 3rd and short. The Patriots are in field goal range now. But it's a slippy field. It's not going to be an easy kick from this sort of range. Hi, Adam. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're well. And JH as well. Thank you for coming and joining us. Let us know what both of your thoughts are on today's game. Who's going to come out on top? Patriots first win, hopefully. 3rd and 3. Trips right formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Mac Jones. Deep pass to the corner. Just over the heads of Devontae Parker. He had him. He just overthrew him. You feel if Parker would have run through and fully committed on the route there, if he'd have sprinted, he'd have had it. And he could have just pulled it in. It's half a yard. But it's going to be a Patriots field goal attempt. It's the rookie, Chad Ryland. 1 field goal, a 49-yarder last week. This is a 48-yarder. And it looks good. It looks good. Great kick. Plenty of leg. Straight down the middle. And so far from what we've seen, and I don't want to jinx him, so far what we've seen from the rookie Chad Ryland, it looks like the correct decision to let Nick Folk go and stick with the rookie. You know, hopefully he's going to be the next Vinatieri, the next Gostkowski for the Patriots. He's got a great leg on him. And if he can keep that accuracy, hopefully he's going to be the Patriots kicker for a long time to come. So Adam said the Pats have an uphill grind ahead, underdogs most likely. Yeah, you'd think that, except they're playing against Zach Wilson, New York Jets, not Aaron Rodgers, New York Jets. I mean, I would be very nervous in today's game if we're playing against Rodgers. We're down quite a few players in the secondary. All 3 Joneses are out. But Belichick's had the beating of Zach Wilson and the Jets in recent times. We're going for 15 games straight if the Patriots can win against the Jets today. 15 consecutive wins over the Jets. And, you feel confidence if they can carry on that defensive stand from the first drive. Zach Wilson's going to make mistakes. You've got to play the run and force Zach Wilson to beat you. And I don't think he's good enough. The Jets went all in on Aaron Rodgers, and now they've no Aaron Rodgers. They've got such talent on defense and a lot of young talent on offense. But you still need somebody to be able to make good decisions and throw the ball. So let us know, guys, what you think the score prediction, or give us your score prediction in the chat as well. So I've gone for a Patriots 24, Jets 17 victory in this one. Andy went for Patriots 24, Jets 13. I'll be happy with either of those 2 scores. So I would say if you hear any Vikings charge scores, I'm interested. We'll keep an eye on all the other scores. Obviously, we've got our pick 6 game going. So we'll all be keeping a close eye on that. Got different fortunes at the minute in our pick 6. Andy currently running away at the top. 9 out of 12 correct picks. Myself, not so good. Bottom of the table, 4 out of 12. But you never know, today could change. So we've got our pick 6 games on the right-hand side. So we'll be keeping an eye on those and hoping that we do. I'll be hoping I do better than I have the last 2 weeks. So far, scores we've got so far, the Dolphins lead 7-0 over the Broncos. Browns lead 3-0 over the Titans. And the Bills lead 3-0 over the Commanders. So the kick is up. And it bounces in the end zone. for another touchback. The Jets can start from their own 25. Having trouble with your stream? Is it that the stream of this or the stream of the game? So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jets. Just over 10.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Patriots defense stood up tall in that first drive for the Jets. Forced a 3 and out. Snap back to Wilson. It's a handoff up the middle. Looks to be a 3-yard gain for Breece Hall. Might have actually got a bit further. Actually sneaked through a guy might be 4 yards. That's what the Patriots got to do. Stop the run today. Make Zach Wilson beat you through the air. Hi, Eric. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're well. Missed you in last week's stream. I know it was an early one. For us in the UK, anyway. Play action pass for Zach Wilson. Under pressure. He lost the ball over there. Oh, it should have been intercepted. It should have been intercepted. Zach Wilson trying to force a pass under huge pressure in his face. Just flipped it out, and it hits the fingertips of a Patriots defender. It was Keon White that came through. Hit the fingertips of Jawan Bentley that almost tipped it to Garrett Wilson. It falls incomplete. But Zach Wilson can carry on making those mistakes if he likes. 3rd and 7 coming up from their own 28-yard line. Wilson back in the shotgun. Snap back to Wilson. Pressure from the Patriots up the middle. Gets the throw out. And it is caught. It is caught for a 1st down. It was a good throw from Zach Wilson. And well caught. It was Alan Lazard, the veteran, on the quick out, right at the sticks. And that gives the Jets a new set of downs. Yeah, Eric's not a great start for us both in the pick 6. Hopefully better today. Hopefully it gets sorted out quickly for you, JH, as well. The 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Dalvin Cook up the middle. Taken down after a 3-yard gain. Jets are moving towards midfield. So I've got a short break. Welcome to the NFL UK Ops Live play-by-play reaction stream. It's the Patriots versus the New York Jets in week 3 of the NFL. A big match, this one. The Patriots really need to win it to avoid slipping to 0-3 to start the season. So it's 2nd and 7 for the Jets, run-heavy formation. It is a handoff to Dalvin Cook and a good tackle. It was a good tackle. Jabril Peppers coming through. Managed to get the ankles of Dalvin Cook. We've got another 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 7. So 3rd and 7 for the Jets. They're on their own 42-yard line. Trips right formation. Come on, Zach. Throws an interception. Heavy pressure from the Patriots, but well blocked. Zach Wilson's under pressure now and goes down. Zach Wilson had time. It was all-out pressure from the Patriots, but really well picked up by the Jets' offensive line. Zach Wilson was stood in there with time to throw and then completely panicked. And then just sort of spun, felt the pressure, went down on the sack for an 8-yard loss. And the Jets are going to have to punt. So 4th and 15. Mostert out to punt. And the referees have blown this dead. It's a false start against the Jets. So there'll be another 5-yard penalty. Won't make too much difference. The Jets have got an opportunity to pin the Patriots deep off of this punt now. So 4th and 20 for the Jets now. It's Jabril Peppers back to return the kick, which is interesting.
They ran out of Joneses.
And the punt is up. It's caught at the 20 and returnable up the left sideline and steps out of bounds. A decent return. Let's see if the Patriots can add to their 3-0 lead. Jay said, I rewatched the Buck Fumble game last night to get in the mood. That was funny. One of the funniest plays in the NFL ever. It's just a full-on as Sanchez turns and then starts running full pelt and bang. Yeah, that was great. It was great. It was great because it was obviously against the Patriots. It was great because it was the Jets as well. Hi, Ron. Thank you very much for joining us. Let us know how you think today's game's going to go. You think the Pats are going to get their first win? Andy said, Eric, your problem with the pick six is you know too much. I just choose who has the prettiest uniform. Well, it's working for Andy so far. 9 out of 12 correct picks after 2 weeks. Slightly better than my 4. So let's have a look at how the rest of the game's going in the NFL so far. So the Lions and Falcons, one of our pick six games, is tied at 0. The Vikings and Chargers, also one of our games, tied at 0. The Packers and Saints, another one of our games, tied at 0. The Texans have taken the lead over the Jaguars, 7-0. The Dolphins still lead 7-0 over the Broncos. The Browns still lead 3-0 over the Titans. The Bills lead 3-0 over the Commanders. And the Ravens lead 7-0 over the Colts. So at the games last week in our pick six games, all 6 games were 1-score games, including 2 games that went to overtime. So that was the point. Tried to pick games that were going to be close. We'll see what we get in our mixture of games, but they all have started off close, not too much scoring. Adam's gone for a Patriots 21, Jets 17 scoreline in this one. I'll take that. I mean, I'm hoping that the Patriots can get out to an early lead. I mean, a touchdown here, get a 2-score advantage, try and negate the Jets running the ball and make Zach Wilson have to throw it in the second half. That's ideal. He will throw you an interception in this game. I believe he will throw at least 1 interception in this game, Zach Wilson. He keeps calling him, Jim Nantz keeps calling him Julius Peppers. It's not Julius. Jabril. Julius Peppers was a former NFL player, but nothing like Jabril.
He did a better job than Brian.
So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They're on their own 36-yard line. Toss play left to Ezekiel Elliott. Good blocking out front. And he gets 11 yards. Good blocking. I mean, the toss plays haven't worked too well for the Patriots so far this season, but good patient running. As soon as he saw the hole, Ezekiel Elliott dashed through it. And it's the Patriots' first down. So 1st and 10. Snap back to Matt Jones. It's going to be play action pass. Thrown. Completed to Kendrick Bourne. It's an 8-yard completion. That's nice to see. Matt Jones looks confident in this game so far, which is what you want. It was good timing. Nice fake handoff. Just waited for Kendrick Bourne to turn before he threw. Good accuracy on the ball as well. Good start for the Patriots on offense and defense in this one. Back in the shotgun. It's a handoff to Elliott, not going anywhere this time. Tries to run up the middle, completely stuffed. It's going to set up a 3rd and short.
Still not scoring. Oh. Charges 7-0.
So we got a score in the Chargers game for you, Eric. Not Eric, Adam even. So it's the Chargers that have taken the lead, isn't it? Chargers taking lead over the Vikings. I picked of course they have, because I picked the Vikings.
Chargers! They've got such pretty uniforms. There's lightning strikes.
Yeah.
It's raining.
3rd and 3. Snap back to Mac Jones, looking to pass. Throws it out to Stevenson. And he drops the ball. Wide open out the backfield in the flat. It was going to be an easy pick-up for a first down. He had nobody around him. The rain started coming down. It's affected. And Stevenson started to turn before he'd even caught it. Even if he'd have just watched the ball into his hands, stopped, and then gone, would have still made it. But now the Patriots are going to have to punt. It's not going to be an easy one to field, though. I think they're trying to get the Jets to jump. Snap back. Barringer punts. It takes a good Patriots bounce as well.
Look at that. It's nice.
All the way down to the 6-yard line. Not good weather at all there now. It looks fuzzy, the screen, because the rain's coming down that hard. It's going to be very, very difficult to field this ball.
Monsoon.
You know, this could turn into a running game, so if the Patriots can get out in front early and try and control possession. So Jay said any victory over a New York team is worth 3 of any other teams, in my mind, if not the standings, yeah. I mean, hopefully they can keep it going. And as soon as, obviously, Aaron Rodgers got injured, you know, you feel like the Patriots' chances of making the playoffs increase from absolutely no chance to a tiny, tiny chance. You know, you'd expect them to finish above the Jets this season now. But the Jets put everything, you know, all into one basket, and, you know, it'd be interesting to see what they do at quarterback if Zach Wilson isn't getting the job done. It'd be interesting to see if they try and... I heard a rumor they were linked to trying to get Chad Henne out of retirement. I don't know how true that is, but they could try and make a trade for another quarterback if they're not trusting in Zach. I'm not happy with the Vikings falling behind to the Chargers. The Chargers have got off to a bad start this season, though. 0-2 so far. Eric appreciated your Chargers comment. So the Saints have taken up the lead over the Packers as well. The Saints lead 7-0 over the Packers in that's another one of our pick 6 games. Guess which team I picked? Not a team that's winning. I think you picked Packers as well, didn't you? In that one. Saints.
Yeah.
I was close. I wasn't sure on that one. Not that it matters. The Dolphins have scored another touchdown. They're beating the Broncos 14-0. I look like they could be the team to beat in the AFC East this season so far. Patriots unable to get the job done last week. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jets from their own 6-yard line. Come on, fumble it in your own end zone. It's a handoff. And the ball's on the ground, I think. The ball's out. The ball is out. Who has got the ball? There's a big pile of players. It's recovered by the Jets, I think. You just knew it was coming. So much heavy rain. It's going to be hard to keep hold of this ball. And on the first play, on this drive. The ball comes out. And it's the rookie, Keon White. The force of fumble. Oh, it goes between a Patriots player's legs. How have Patriots not landed on that? It goes through Juwan Bentley. Oh, dear. 2nd and 9. It's another handoff to Breece Hall. Not going anywhere. The ball seemed to sort of juggle as he was going down again. It's going to be 3rd down, and you feel the Jets are probably going to have to run this again. I don't think they're going to be trusting Zach Wilson throwing the ball in this weather that close to the end zone. But then again, it's going to be very difficult to punt out the back of your own end zone from in this sort of weather. Zach Wilson's in the shotgun. It's 3rd and 6. Trips right formation. Snap back to Zach Wilson. Got time to throw. Throws over the middle. And the Patriots swarmed to make the tackle. Carter tried to make something happen, but there's just too many Patriots players there. Bring him down after only a couple of yards gain, and the Jets are going to have to punt. And the punter Morstead's going to be standing in his own end zone. So here comes the punt. The punt is up. A decent punt, though. Returnable from the 35. Makes a couple of moves. Returns it to the 44-yard line. Yeah, Pepper's made a good couple of moves there. He's had 2 decent returns in this game so far. And the Patriots, again, for the 3rd time now, have got a good starting field position. Let's take advantage, though. You want to put some pressure on this the Jets offense early. Get to a 2-score lead. They're going to have to start trying to trust Zach Wilson to throw the ball. So if you are just joining us, this is the NFLUKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the Patriots against the Jets in the AFC East divisional matchup. Come and say hi in the chat. All NFL fans are welcome. Come and share your opinions with us. We're happy to talk anything football. You know, we'll bring your comments up and talk anything that you want to talk about. Just come and say hi. The more interaction in the stream, the better. And thank you very much for everyone that has joined us on the stream so far. Hopefully, going to witness the Patriots' first win of the season. Let's have a look at some of the other games from this early window. The Lions have taken a 3-0 lead over the Falcons, which is one of our pick 6 games. I did pick the Lions as well, so that's nice. The Chargers still lead 7-0 over the Vikings. The Saints still lead 7-0 over the Packers. The Texans have a 7-0 lead over the Jaguars. The Dolphins still lead 14-0 over the Broncos. The Browns 3-0 over the Titans. The Bills, the same score over the Commanders. And the Ravens lead 7-0 over the Colts. The Colts today starting Gardner Minshew. The rookie Anthony Richardson is out due to that concussion he picked up last week. So the Patriots are just about to start their 3rd possession in this game. The defense has stood very well and played very well so far. The offense have had good starting field position on all 3 drives, just inside their own half. Got to take advantage, got to score some points. Yeah, the rain doesn't look as bad now. So 1st and 10. As it's just showing you, all 3 drives today have started beyond the Patriots' 35-yard line. It's Mac Jones in the shotgun. Motions in the rookie Demario Douglas. Snap back to Mack. Handoff, delayed handoff to Stevenson. Bursts forwards, straight up the middle, and gets 10 yards for the first down. Patriots into Jets territory.
Strange, it's just all white.
The Broncos, just showing the Broncos have hit back against the Dolphins. So it's 1st and 10. Heavy run formation for the Patriots now. It's a handoff up the middle to Stevenson again. And a good run, 6 yards on first down. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us, Dimitri. Hi from the Giants. Yeah, you'll definitely want the Patriots to win in this one then. Hopefully they can get the job done. We want to extend the run of wins over the Jets to 15 in a row. I formation for the Patriots now. 2nd and 6. It's play action pass.
Oh, danger.
Had Stevenson coming out off the play action, Stevenson never got his head turned around. If he had, he probably would have had the first down. It hit Stevenson's fingertips. And luckily for the Patriots, falls incomplete. Mac Jones got hit to the ground as well and seemed to come up favouring his arm. So 3rd and 6. Motion from Demario Douglas back out to the right. Trips right formation. Demario Douglas comes across to the left side now. Snap back to Mac Jones on the pass. Fired over the middle. It's caught by Bourne. Hold on to it. He does. It's a first down. He does well. When you see players fighting for yards, especially in this sort of weather, you're like, just go down. We saw last week against the Dolphins where Demario Douglas did that, caught the ball, made a nice move, trying to get extra yards and got the ball punched out. Great throw from Matt Jones. Threaded the eye of the needle with the pass there. And it's 1st and 10 down at the Jets' 24-yard line. Run heavy formation. It is a handoff to Stevenson up the middle. And it takes the Patriots down inside the red zone now, 4-yard gain. We've got 2nd and 5 in what could be the last play of the first quarter as well. Patriots got to take advantage here, got to get in the end zone. 2nd and 5, run heavy formation again, only has Smith-Schuster spread out to the right. It's a handoff to Stevenson, up the middle. Gets taken down after a 2-yard gain, but there is a flag. I think this might be coming back on the hold. Sorted it. It's holding against Cole Strange. Is Andy here every now and again? It is. He's always with me.
Hardly.
He's always with me. Sat just across there.
Like an angel on your shoulder.
Oh, JH, by the way, is your name Jack? Just wondered if it was you that put in the score predictions on the pick 6 on the comments. It's 2nd and 16. It's a handoff, delayed handoff to Stevenson. Interesting call on 2nd and 16 for a delayed handoff. Gets taken down from behind for no gain, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Patriots lead 3-0.
Spam.
So at the end of the first quarter, one that really the Patriots have dominated without getting really enough points on offense. It could quite easily be a 2-score game already with the Patriots again knocking on the door, but they are going to be facing 3rd and 16 when we come back. They are in field goal range, but you like to get them to get in the end zone and sort of try and pull away from the Jets. And I know I keep saying it, but make Zach Wilson have to beat you through the air, because Zach Wilson is not good enough. So again, thank you very much for everyone that has joined us so far. Really appreciate everyone that comes onto our streams, all football fans' opinions and thoughts on this game and the other games in the NFL. Your NFL team are all welcome. So come and say hi in the chat. Come and talk your team. Come and talk this game. You know, we're streaming every Sunday, and we're just here to enjoy football. So come and say hi in the chat. The more interaction we get in the chat, the better. Oh, no, Joseph. I might say, wasn't you? It just so happened. Now, the reason I said is because somebody called Jack Hallenbeck.
Action hero.
But he scored predictions of like our pick 6 games. So I just wondered if it happened to be you. It's just a mere coincidence. Same initials. Talking about pick 6 then, let's have a look at how bad I'm doing so far. Yeah. The Lions are beating the Falcons 3-0, so I've got that one. However, the Chargers still lead 7-0 over the Vikings, and the Saints still lead 7-0 over the Packers. So not doing so well in those. The Titans have tied it up against the Browns 3-3, but the Bills have scored a touchdown now. The Bills lead 10-0 over the Commanders, so I've called that one right so far. Anyway,
We got Cowboys next week.
Yeah. 9:30. So 3rd and 16. Patriots on the Jets 30-yard line. Just don't make a mistake. It will take 3, but ideally you want more. Shotgun formation for Mac Jones. Don't want to be losing any yards. Snap back to him. The ball gets tipped. Oh, the ball found the hands of Carter, and he'd have been gone. That was a pick 6 all day. Just open field in front of him. It was tipped by Quinnen Williams. And Carter reaching out one-hander couldn't bring it in. That'd have been an easy 6 points as well. The weather, I think, did the Patriots a favour there. It's going to be Chad Ryland, the rookie, coming out, trying to make his second kick, another 48-yarder. And the kick is up. And it's gone wide right. It's gone wide right. I've cursed him. It was a high snap. You know, it was a high snap. I had to pull it down. And had it been from the left hash, it would have gone in. But as it happened, it was straight down the middle, and it misses just wide right. So a good stand for the Jets in the end. And that penalty against the Patriots cost them. So it stays at 3-0. Hi, Callum. Thank you very much for coming along. How about them Cowboys? Got off to a good start this season so far. You know, wish them the best of luck. Just not next week. Just go easy on the Pats next week. So 1st and 10 for the Jets. They're up at their own 38-yard line. It's going to be a pass from Zach Wilson. He's under pressure, though. He's scrambling around. And the ball, he holds onto the ball as he gets taken down on the sack. He does not look comfortable at all, Zach Wilson, in this game. It's Christian Barmore that takes him down. He just does not look comfortable standing in there trying to make the throw and make the decision. I think he had Garrett Wilson coming across. And he stood in there. He had time to throw. And he panicked. At least he held on to the ball. 2nd and 22 now for the Jets. They're all the way back to their own 26-yard line. Come on, throw us a pick. Snap back to Zach Wilson. He's looking to pass. Throws over the middle. I think the ball gets tipped, or he throws it into the back of his own offensive lineman. Something happened there, and the ball just hit the ground. 3rd and 22, and the Jets fans are booing. I don't know who the backup quarterback is for the Jets now, because it's not obviously White. Mike White's now at the Dolphins. Let's see what happened. Oh, it slipped out of his hands.
Just the weather, isn't it?
He, as he tried to throw it and release it, it's like he double thought and the ball slipped out of his hands. But here we go, 3rd and 22. Trips left formation, snap back to Wilson. He's under pressure and he throws the ball into the ground. He had Dietrich Wise in his face. And the Jets fans are not happy. As a Patriots fan, we are happy. Yeah, as Anne said, we're dreading playing the Cowboys next week. But if the Patriots can get a win today, I did predict that the Patriots would start this season 1-3. I did have them beating the Dolphins last week and losing this one, but that was on the basis that we'd be playing against Aaron Rodgers, not Zach Wilson. The punt is up. A good punt as well, all the way to the 17-yard line. It's returnable. Demario Douglas, takes a big hit at the 22. But the Patriots will start from their own 22-yard line. Callum said, Andy, I think you'll be all right. Pal, it's usually close. It is. I mean, it was a tight game the last time they played them. It got finished at the end. The CD Lamb touchdown. I think that was in overtime. I think it went to overtime, that game. But the CD Lamb waved the Patriots off as he walked into the end zone in that game. It's going to be tough. But we'll see. We'll see. If they win this one, I'm not as concerned about next week. You know, it's a bit of a free shot next week. But then they've got some games, the Patriots, coming up after that. They know that they need to be winning. I mean, I think I've got the schedule. So after the Cowboys, they've got the Saints and Raiders, 2 games at the Patriots. If they're going to be contending for the playoffs in that AFC East, they've got to be beating the Saints and Raiders. Then 2 crucial games in the East after that. So we'll see. Callum said, I'm not a deluded Cowboy fan. Well, there's just been a lot of years of disappointment in the end for the Cowboys, haven't they? They've had good regular seasons and just not been able to push on in the playoffs. Could be this season. You know, the standout could be pushing the 49ers and Eagles, which have seemed the 2 standout teams in the NFC this year. It's going to be tough to knock off one of those 2. Although the Patriots almost did it in week 1. So Andy's hoping for a good game, hoping that Zeke can cause some havoc next week. Cam said, yes, Zeke versus Pollard would be good. Micah Parsons, well, yeah, I'm not looking forward to anybody who's going to have to try and block Micah Parsons. Wish you all the best for the week. Thank you very much, Callum. Thank you very much for coming and joining us as well. We really, really appreciate it. We'll be live streaming next week, the Patriots and the Cowboys game. So if you are watching that one, or if you're not at the game, I'm not sure where you are watching from, let us know. But we'll be streaming that game, hoping the Patriots can pull off the shot. Jay said Jets will fall if Pats put it to them. Offense already has yet. They will. The Patriots just need to score a touchdown and get to a 2-score lead. And then Zach Wilson will start throwing interceptions because they're going to have to rely on him throwing the ball, and he'll start making even more mistakes. At the minute, he's getting away with it because he can throw it into the ground. You're going to have to force something. But here we go. The Patriots, first down. It's a handoff up the middle to Ezekiel Elliott. Only gains 1 yard up the middle. Yeah, as Cam said, the Pats are dominating, but they're not dominating on the scoreboard at the minute, and that's what matters. Whenever it's close, the Jets will feel in this. And it only takes a mistake. It only takes a fumble or a bobble or an interception, and the Jets return it, and all of a sudden the Jets are winning. So it's finally poised, even though the Patriots have dominated in this game. Toss play left to Ezekiel Elliott, looking for blocking, steps inside, gains 5 yards. It's going to set up around a 3rd and 4. I was about to say that. So Andy said I like laugh. But he'd already beaten me to the next question. CD, not the meat.
I do like the meat.
Yeah, I do like the meat as well. It's my favourite meat as well.
Bit fighting.
Yes, CD's a beast, mate. All the best till then. Yeah, thank you very much, as said, Callum. What shows there, mate? I live in London. We're coming. We're actually coming down in 2 weeks to watch the Bills against the Jaguars.
Next.
So it's 3rd and 5. Trips right formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Mac Jones. Gets hit as he throws, but a great throw and catch by the rookie Demario Douglas for a first down.
Go on, Dougie.
Mac Jones has been hit to the ground a number of times in this game, but you have to say he's been pretty accurate on his throws. He stood in there. He knows he's going to get hit in this game. The Jets have got a great defensive line. Williams is an absolute monster, but a great pass and a good catch from Douglas as well. Oh, and Williams has had to come out the game. Williams, the star defensive tackle for the Jets. Play action pass, those over the middle. It's wide open.
Run!
Who is 86? It's a touchdown, I think. Who is that? Brown. Pharaoh Brown. Who is it? Who is that guy? I don't even know. But the Patriots have scored a touchdown off the play action pass.
Touchdown!
That just came from absolutely nowhere. The play action, heavy run formation, the Jets just weren't ready for it. Pharaoh Brown came out of the back. It was looked like he was going to be blocking. And comes out, he's wide open and has just enough speed to dive into the end zone. And the Patriots, after the extra point, now lead 10-0. Pharaoh Brown, who are you and where have you come from? If anybody knows, let me know. I've no idea. What a play call. Great throw from Mac Jones and an even better play from Pharaoh Brown. The Patriots lead 10-0. Exactly what we wanted as Patriots fans. 2-score advantage now. Right, you just have to bear with me a second while I just find out who Pharaoh Brown is. They did pick a player up this week. I just wonder if that is who it was. Let's have a look. So back on the 4th of September, the Patriots signed Pharaoh Brown to the 53-man roster after they placed Riley Reef on injured reserve. But I did not know. That's one player that I've not heard of. But well done, Pharaoh Brown. We will take it. So go Pats. Yeah, we're happy as well, Dimitri. Hopefully they can. The Patriots can just continue to stick it to the Jets. Be nice to come away with a very convincing win in this one. It'll get the confidence up in the offense and defense into going into a tough game next week against the Cowboys. So the Patriots are ready to kick it back off to the Jets. So Callum said the Jets are looking lost here. That hopefully they continue to. It's exactly what we wanted because now they're going to have to let Zach Wilson throw it. And Zach Wilson's going to have to throw it. He can't keep throwing it into the ground like he has been. It's returnable, this one, from the 2-yard line. Oh, it's a good return as well. Up to the 30-yard line. I don't like to see that. Just let Ryland kick it into the back of the end zone. Brings back nightmares of that Bills game at the end of last season. Just showing a replay now of the touchdown. Great acceleration for tight end from Pharaoh Brown. He's now on the bike. I think he's trying to get some oxygen back. It's 1st and 10. The Jets in I formation on their own 31-yard line. It's a handoff to Breece Hall, but taken down 2 yards behind the line. Juwan Bentley, a huge stop. And the Patriots having their way on defense.
Coach Houston have gone 14-0 on the Jets.
It's a 2nd and 12 now for the Jets. Shotgun formation, snap back to Zach Wilson. He's going to be attempting a pass, perhaps. Those over the middle. It is caught by Hall. Gains 6 yards. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 4. The Jets themselves need to get something going on this drive. Can't afford a 3 and out. From a Patriots fan perspective, hopefully Zach throws an interception or something here. A fumble. It's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 coming up. Wilson changing the play at the line. Play clock at 2. It's snapped. Patriots send pressure up the middle. It's picked up well. He scrambles out to his left. Zach Wilson lost the pass over the head and out of bounds of his intended receiver. I think it was Randall Cobb he was looking for. And the Jets fans are booing Zach Wilson, who's 4 for 9 for 25 yards in this game. But it's great coverage from the Patriots, to be honest. The receivers are completely locked up. And the Jets are going to punt. I'll be watching the potential fake here. But the punt is up. A good punt for Morstead. Fair caught by Jabril Peppers at the 8-yard line of the Patriots. The Patriots are going to have to go some on this drive to score points. But everything at the moment is going the way of the Patriots. Patriots lead 10-0. The Jets have got nothing going on offense themselves. It's just about the Patriots being able to continue to put points on the board. So again, I just want to say thank you. Everybody has joined us so far. This is the NFL UK Ops play-by-play reaction stream of the New England Patriots against the New York Jets. A big AFC East divisional matchup. The Patriots trying to get their first win of the season. The Jets trying to improve to 2-1 to keep pace with the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. But make sure you come and say hi in the chat. The more interaction we get in the chat, the better. And hopefully the Patriots can get the job done today. Got off to a good start and lead the Jets 10-0. So in our Pick 6 competition games, on the right-hand side of your screen, we've got 5 of those games going on at the minute. So we'll just have a check of how those are going. So the Lions lead 10-3 over the Falcons. The Vikings have tied it up against the Chargers. It's now 7-7. The Saints lead 14-0 over the Packers now. The Texans, in what would be a huge surprise, the Texans lead 14-0 over the Jaguars.
Is that a pick 6?
No. The Dolphins lead 21-7 over the Broncos. The Dolphins got off to a great start so far this season. The Browns lead 10-3 over the Titans. The Bills, which is another one of our Pick Six games, the Bills lead 10-0 over the Commanders. The Colts have tied it up 7-7 against the Ravens. And of course, in our game, the Patriots lead 10-0 over the Jets. So let us know in the chat how your team is going. Obviously, if you're a Patriots fan, you're happy with like we are so far. Let us know if you are a fan of one of the other teams. Let us know how your season started. Is your team pushing for a playoff spot this season? Are they potentially Super Bowl contenders? Let us know. The Demetrius put a prediction in. He said the Patriots 26, Jets 10. I'll be happy with that. I went for 24-17 earlier before kickoff. What'd you go? 21-14, was it?
13.
21-13. Andy went for the Patriots as well. But it's 1st and 10 for their own 8-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle to Stevenson. Good burst, gains 4 yards.
I seem to use Stevenson a lot more than Zeke, don't they?
So 2nd and 6 coming up for the Patriots. They're on their own 11-yard line. Snap back to Mac Jones. Time to throw those to Devontae Parker. It's a 3-yard completion on the quick in. It means it's going to be a 3rd and 3 coming up. Jets will be absolutely desperate to get off the field here, try and get the ball back in decent starting field position to get back into this game.
3rd and 2. Stick your head down, Stevenson. Just run like man.
It's a 3rd and 2 coming up. Patriots on their own 15-yard line. Mac Jones in the shotgun, trips right formation. Just moves Smith-Schuster inside of that, trips to the right. Snap back to Mac Jones. Fired, caught by Smith-Schuster. Needed 2, got 4. And that keeps the chains moving. It's been a good job. It's been a good job all around from the Patriots so far. Defense absolutely dominated. Zach Wilson doesn't know what to do. The Patriots on offense have done enough. A good long touchdown on the last drive. Just need to continue to add to them. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Run heavy formation. It's a handoff to Stevenson. And again, a good burst up the middle. Gains 4 yards.
I'm back.
So 2nd and 6. Play action pass from Matt Jones. He sprints out to his right. Ends up lofting the ball away. Sets up a 3rd and 6. Interesting play design, that one. It was like a sprint right, which you don't usually see for a Mac Jones play. He threw the ball. Mac Jones got pushed at least a couple of seconds after throwing the ball then. So it's 3rd and 6. Spread formation for the Patriots out the shotgun. Motion Smith-Schuster in. Snap back to Mac Jones. Lofted pass. It's thrown behind Bourne. That's the first real bad pass from Mac Jones in this one. Looked like a timing pass, but wasn't on the same page as Kendrick Bourne. And it's going to be a punt for the Pats. It's interesting that Mac Jones went after Sauce Gardner. Probably the Jets' best cornerback. So 4th and 6, the Patriots are going to punt. So let's hope a big one from Barringer. It is up. Not the greatest punt, but a good tackle down. Is that Schooler? Yes, it is. An excellent special team player. Undrafted rookie last year. Made a huge play last week, blocking a field goal that almost gave the Patriots a way back into that game against the Dolphins. but looks like he could be a player that's going to take on the mantle from Matthew Slater. Once you expect that Matthew Slater will probably retire at the end of the season. Was debating it last season, but came back for one more, you feel? Let's have a check-in on the other games. So the Broncos kicked a field goal, so the Dolphins lead now 21-10. The Colts have kicked a field goal and lead over the Ravens 10-7. That would be a bit of a shock if the Colts could pull that win off. Gardner Minshew back in at quarterback for the Colts after Anthony Richardson sustained a concussion last week. All the rest of the games are still at the scores that they were. The Lions beating the Falcons. The Vikings and Chargers tied at 7, and the Saints lead 14-0 over the Packers. So we'll see if the Jets can get something going at the end of this first half. Let's try and get back into this game. Currently trailing 10-0, and Zach Wilson at quarterback has really struggled. Brings it back to the whole Sam Darnold events of years ago, seeing ghosts. You feel that Zach Wilson is at the minute, and the crowd are definitely getting on his back as well. So 7.5 minutes. Lots of time left in the second quarter. I thought we were further on than that. But it's 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Breece Hall. Makes a good move and gains 7 yards. So Jay said, but fumble number 2 would be fun. It would be hilarious, especially because it was Zach Wilson, You know, Sam Darnold struggled against the Patriots, but Zach Wilson doesn't seem to have a clue. No chance.
Don't do it, son.
2nd and 3 for the Jets. It's a handoff to Breece Hall.
No,
I think he's short. I think he's about half a yard short. Do you know if they give him that after what happened to the Patriots last week?
Yeah.
Is he given the first down? If anybody was watching the Patriots game last week, the referees gave the first down off of the lateral to Cole Strange, and then it got overturned by the booth. It was just like that. But 1st and 10 it is for the Jets. They're up at their own 43-yard line now. It's a handoff to Dalvin Cook. It's a 3-yard burst before going down. So 2nd and 10. 2nd and 7, sorry. Snap back to Wilson. It's a handoff to Cook up the middle. Still on his feet before being taken down. He's going to be 3 yards short. He's going to set up a 3rd and 3. Right up around midfield. Clock ticking under 5 minutes left in the second quarter. The Patriots lead 10-0. Snap back to Zach Wilson. It's a handoff up the middle. Breece Hall under pressure. It's close to a first down. I think he's just short. I think he's half a yard short, and the referee seemed to agree this time that he is half a yard short. They are just into Patriots territory, so you feel the Jets have to go for it, but if they don't get it, so the Jets head coach Sal is asking for a measurement. I think he just wants a bit of extra time to have a think about it. I think he knows it's just short. It's easily short.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even half a yard short. That's a full yard short with where he went down. Where he went down, that's a full yard short. But we've got a measurement coming. That's pretty much a yard, that. It's a big play, this one. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left in the second quarter. If the Jets don't make it, the Patriots have got excellent starting field position. And the Patriots start the second half with the ball as well.
What? Why are they still pissing them out for?
Deciding where to put the ball.
All right.
The Jets on third down conversions, 2 of 17 in the last 2 games. But this is obviously should be makeable. If you're the Patriots, just sell completely out on the run, and then if Zach Wilson pulls off some sort of crazy throw, then fair enough. You just sell out on the run. He's in the shotgun though, so he's not going for the sneak. Snap back to Wilson. It's a handoff up the middle, and Breece Hall gets it comfortably. They needed 1, they got 5. So the Jets keep the drive going. Matthew Judon has to come over to the side. Hopefully that's nothing serious. So they're on the Patriots 42-yard line now, the Jets. Zach Wilson under center. It's a handoff to Dalvin Cook up the middle. Only a 2-yard gain, though. The Patriots defense couldn't have played much better of a game so far in this one. Let's have a look at what happens to Matthew Judon. He got his legs taken out. I think he's just banged his shin. At least I think he was up in the air. Yeah, he's up in the. That's good. If he'd had his leg planted. So Matthew Judon sort of hobbled to the side, but he got upended, but his leg was off the floor anyway. It wasn't a standing leg. Otherwise, that could have been nasty. 2nd and 8. Snap back to Wilson. It's a handoff to Cook again. Trying to look for a space. Not much there. Gains a yard, maybe a yard and a half. It's going to be 3rd down. You can tell what the Jets are trying to do. They're trying to take it out of Zach Wilson's hands and try and get back into this game through Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. And that's what I mean. The Patriots just got to play the run. Play the run, get the Jets into 3rd and long, and then just tee off on him. So 3rd and 6, but the play clock is down. The game clock is down with the 2-minute warning. So the Jets have ran the ball every play of this drive. 8 plays, 8 runs. But they face 3rd and 6 now. Wouldn't be surprised to see him run it again, thinking it's potentially 4-down territory. So let's check in on the other games. The Lions have extended their lead to 13-3 over the Falcons. At least I should get that one right. The Vikings and Chargers tied at 7. The Saints lead 14-0 over the Packers. The Bills lead 13-0 over the Commanders. Dolphins still 21-10 up over the Broncos. Texans still 14-0 over the Jaguars, which would probably be the biggest shock of today if that ends up being a Houston winning that one. Followed by the fact that the Colts are beating the Ravens 10-7. But we'll see. There's plenty of time left, obviously, in the games. Games winding down to the end of the second quarter. Bit disappointing in terms of the games that are coming up in the next window. Not majorly exciting from the neutral perspective. You've got the Seahawks and Panthers, the Chiefs and Bears, and the Cardinals and Cowboys. You know, you're not majorly interesting games. The late game today being the Raiders and Steelers, that has got the potential to be a good game. And then for some reason, we've got 2 Monday night games. The Buccaneers and Eagles, and then the Bengals and Rams. Not sure why they've done that. One kicking off, it's at 7:15 Eastern time, and one kicking off at 8:15 Eastern time. Seems a strange decision to me. There we go. The rain is still pouring in New York. I've got to show appreciation to the fans that go and sit here and watch American football in whatever weather it is, not under any cover in some of these stadiums. So 3rd and 6, a big play coming up for the Jets. They've ran the ball 8 consecutive times. Wilson's in the shotgun. 3rd and 6 from the Patriots' 38-yard line. Motions Wilson across to the right. Snap back to him. He's under pressure. Gets the ball out. But Gonzalez comes and makes the tackle on Wilson. They're 2 yards short. Now they've got a decision to make. A big decision to make for the Jets. They're 2 yards short. It's 4th and 2. This would be a long kick from here, especially in these conditions. I think they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. The offense is staying out there. 4th and 2 from their own from the Patriots 34-yard line. The Jets have called a timeout. Just over 1:20 left in the second quarter. Patriots still lead 10-0, but the Jets face a 4th and 2. Trying to get some points before halftime. So Adam's happy with the Vikings and Saints so far. I'm not happy with the Saints. I'm so close to picking them as well. It's just because the Packers were at home. Thought too much about it. The Vikings have taken the lead. The Vikings lead 10-7 over the Chargers now. So I've got that one.
Love is the future.
Love is not the future now. So they're going to go for the kick. A 52-yard field goal attempt in these conditions. Not going to be easy. It's from the right hash. I think the Patriots have called timeout. Do they suspect a potential fake? Fourth and 2. I'm happy to let the Jets kick from here. Fair enough. If he makes a 52-yarder in these conditions, fair enough.
looks a long way. It's making him nervous, isn't he?
4th and 2. It's going to be a field goal attempt. 52-yarder. He's got the leg, but has he got the accuracy in these conditions? The kick is up. It's going to curl in, I think.
Oh, God, that was
Great kick.
close.
Great kick. Great kick, you've got to say, from Zerline.
Come on, we need to go down and score a touchdown.
Looked like it was going to miss wide right, and then it curled in with the wind. Jets are on the board. Board.
Board, like.
Let's have another look at this kick. Yeah, it's going right, and then it just curls in. But there's still over 1 minute and 20 seconds left, and the Patriots have still got 2 timeouts, so plenty of time. Be interested to see how they handle this drive, how aggressive they are, knowing that they do get the ball to start the second half. But in my mind, if you can score points, you've got to go for it here. So we're just about ready to kick off. And the kick is up. And it bounces into the end zone. Patriots will start from their own 25-yard line. And let's hopefully they can add to their 7-point lead. I don't know how, it's hard to see how bad the weather is at the minute. But the Patriots line up in spread formation. Mac Jones motions Hunter Henry out to the right now. So we've got trips right formation out the shotgun. Snap back to him. It's a handoff, though, to Ezekiel Elliott. He's got plenty of space. And a good run on first down, 14 yards. Takes it close to the 40-yard line. I think the Jets were expecting pass then. Elliott had a pretty much free run. It's straight up to the line for the Patriots. Hurry up offense. Snap back to Mac Jones. Fired over the middle. Fired over the middle. Dangerous pass that looked like it hit the hands of the Jets defender rather than Patriots receiver. Mac Jones ends up on his backside again. It goes through the arms. Goes through the arms of the Jets defender. You've got 2nd and 10 coming up. Trips left formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Mac Jones. Delayed handoff to Elliott again. Jets seemed ready for it. It's a 2 or 3 yard gain. The game clock still running down. It's at 48 seconds now. The Jets and Patriots have 2 timeouts remaining. Third and 8 for the Patriots. Motions Douglas out to the right. It's trips right formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Mac Jones. He's got time to throw. Wide open receiver. And it's Henry steps out of bounds. Well caught and well run by Hunter Henry. It's another first down for the Patriots. With 20 seconds left, the Patriots still have 2 timeouts as well. Ooh, Douglas has to be careful. He almost got a block in the back. 1st and 10 right on midfield for the Patriots. 21 seconds left. Snap back to Mac Jones. Steps off running himself. Makes a move. Dives forwards. Got to call a timeout there. They do call a timeout. 14 seconds left. It's going to be 2nd and 2. They're probably about 10 yards away from field goal range. Really need a first down off this play, really. So then they can call the timeout to attempt a field goal.
Zappy's there with his helmet on.
Is it? They signed another quarterback this week. They signed Greer from used to be on Cowboys. So 2nd and 2. They're on the 42-yard line. They need 10 yards, really. Snap back to Mac Jones. Lofted pass down the left sideline, deep looking pass. That's got to be pass interference. No. How is that not pass interference? He looked like he was tackling him.
He didn't even put his head back.
How's that not pass interference?
Can Bill challenge that?
No. How is that? What? He's just hit him in the helmet. How is that not? Come on. That is a terrible no call. That is an unbelievable no call from the referees. On first look, it looked like he was getting tackled.
30 seconds to give him some shit.
That's an unbelievable no call. He's going up to get it. The defender's not looking anywhere near the ball and hits the receiver in the helmet before the ball gets there. The ball then gets there, and because he's falling backwards, hits the shoulder pad and falls incomplete. But that's a terrible no call. The Patriots haven't had luck with their referee calls over the last 2 weeks. Only 8 seconds left. The Patriots need a quick play. They've still got the timeout, so they need a quick, at least 5 yards if they're going to attempt a field goal. Oh, an interesting call.
Are they going to timeout?
An interesting call. Jones sneaks the ball for 3 or 4 yards, and they're going to attempt what is a very long kick for Chad Ryland. An interesting call. They obviously feel comfortable that Ryland's got the leg, but has he got the accuracy?
In this weather.
How long will this kick be? What we're looking at here, it's got to be a 55, 56 yarder from here. It's going to be from the right hash as well. The last one he kicked, it went right. This will be one hell of a kick from here. 57 yarder. Time to make a name for yourself now. The Jets have called a timeout. They're trying to ice him. The Jets are trying to ice him. 57 yarder. He's proven he's got the leg, but trying to kick it in these conditions from the right hash, which is where he hit it wide right. You can see him potentially overcompensating here and missing this to the left. I think he's got enough leg. Obviously, worst case scenario here, he gets blocked and returned for a touchdown. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Come on, make a name for yourself, Ryland. 57 yarder in terrible conditions. Here we go. High snap again. It's up.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. It didn't even make it.
Wasn't even close. It's terrible.
Didn't make it. It was going completely wide left anyway. Bad snap again. Really high snap. Got it down. He was under pressure. The time was completely off. And he completely shanked it. And that's going to take us into half time. with the Patriots leading this one 10-3 in a game that really the Patriots have completely dominated, except it's only a one-score game. You know, the last couple of weeks, having watched Patriots, it's been the reverse where the Patriots have been dominated. And you felt good as a Patriots fan that they've gone into halftime still in the game. That's exactly how the Jets are going to be feeling at the moment. They feel if they can get a stop on the first drive after halftime, go and score a touchdown, you know, they'll feel they can go on to win the game in the second half. But good for the Patriots, especially the defense in the first half. A field goal apiece, and then the long touchdown pass to Pharaoh Brown from Mac Jones off the play action is the difference in this one as the Patriots lead 10-3. So JH said, I'd like to see them show the field goal block formation scheme they used last week from both sides at the same. That would get in the kicker's head. Yeah, because I just don't know where it's coming from. I mean, it was timed to absolute perfection last week on the motion across. It's got to be in their heads. Like if a schooler starts a bit further out and starts moving inside, it's going to get into the head of the kicker. I'm sure they will try it at least once in this game. And I assume the WTF is about that non-call. If that gets called, that pass interference, the Patriots are inside the red zone. That would have stopped the clock. They still had 2 timeouts left. You know, that they'd have at least had a much easier field goal attempt and got it at 13-3. Potentially could have got it at 17-3. Makes all the difference, these little decisions. But as it is, the Patriots lead 10-3 at half-time. And we're just going to take a short break. Hopefully you can join us for the second half. The Patriots do receive the ball in the second half as well, and hopefully can go down and score more points. If they don't, the Jets will feel like they're in it. So we'll see you shortly. So we're back for the second half of the New England Patriots against the New York Jets. The Patriots lead 10-3 in this one, courtesy of the Pharaoh Brown touchdown catch from Mac Jones. In a game that the Patriots have really dominated so far, the Jets' offense has done little to nothing. Zach Wilson has really struggled in this one. However, the Jets will still feel that they're in it. The Patriots only lead by 7. The Jets are about ready to kick it off to start the second half, kicking it back to the Patriots. The Jets are 1 for 8 on third down conversions in this one, only have 39 total yards against the Patriots, 216. But what matters the most is the fact is this game is still only a one-score game.
Do you want to just check the Vikings game?
No. Thank you very much for everyone that's joined us so far for this game. It's NFL UK Ops Live play-by-play reaction stream with the Patriots and Jets. And the kick bounced in the end zone. The Patriots are going to start from their own 25 on their first possession of the second half. Make sure you come and say hello in the chat. All football fans welcome in our streams. More interaction, the better. So 1st and 10. Matt Jones motions out with Mondre Stevenson. It's a handoff to Elliott up the middle. Managed to keep his legs going very well. Gains 5 yards. So set up a 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. After that first down carry from Ezekiel Elliott. Mac Jones back in the shotgun. It's a handoff to Stevenson up the middle this time. It looks like he's tackled down about half a yard short of the line to gain. But nice to see Mac Jones get straight up to the line, sneak it. Get the chains moving early in the second half. They're in that Eagles formation. Patriots are doing the smart thing. We saw it last week. We've seen it again now. Unless the NFL find a way to ban that formation, then you run it. Formation where Mac Jones gets under center, has 3 players behind him. As soon as they snap it, they get up behind, push him. How many touchdowns the Eagles scored from that formation last season? Unbelievable. As soon as they got down to like the 2-yard line, they just ran it every time. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Patriots from the 36-yard line. Mac Jones under center. It's a play-action pass. Plenty of time for Mac Jones. Dumps it off. It's Pharaoh Brown. Stiff arms. 14-yard gain. Pharaoh Brown making a name for himself in this game. Not sure where he's come from. He sneaked onto the field. He's got a long touchdown catch. He's now got a great play off the play-action. Caught it after 4 yards and then stiff-armed a defender. The Patriots are just inside their own half now. It's a handoff to Stevenson. Good run, 6 yards.
It's more like a clothesline.
Showing that Equale and Devon Godshaw, 2 defensive linemen for the Patriots, are out. Run heavy formation. Snap back to Mac Jones. It's a handoff to Stevenson again. He gets good blocking. He's the first down. Needed 4. He's got 8 yards on that carry. Great start for the Patriots in the second half. Go down, score a touchdown, and all the pressure is then put on Zach Wilson. So 1st and 10. Trips left formation now for the Patriots. Snap back to Mac Jones. The handoff again to Stevenson up the middle. Just a 2-yard gain this time. Patriots seem happy running the ball so far. So 2nd and 9. Snap back to Mac Jones. Going to be a pass play this time. Throws it out to Stevenson in the flat. Steps forward. Just a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd, maybe 7. Third and 6 for the Patriots. They're right on the edge of field goal range. They'd like to get a bit closer. Ryland's missed his last 2 kicks.
Don't hand it off to Stevenson this time, please.
So 3rd and 6. Motions Douglas out to the left. It's now Trips left formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Mac Jones. Looking to pass. Throws. Is at the feet of Demario Douglas. It's incomplete. Not quite sure what happened there. Don't know whether Mac Jones didn't get enough on it or... I think Douglas was supposed to go out to the sideline and didn't go out, didn't burst out. So here we go, Chad Ryland out for his 4th attempt. This is a 51-yarder, so again, no gimme in this weather conditions. It's from the right hash again. And he's curled it in. He's curled it in. He did exactly what Zerline did. Looked like it was going to miss wide right, and it curls in. A great kick, and it extends the lead for the Patriots to 10. So Jay said Farrell Brown's a journeyman. Pat's his 7th or so team. Most catches in season 23, but most seasons only a handful of catches. Maybe find 2nd career with the Pats. Well, he's looked good. I think you might not hear his name for a few weeks. We might not. Again, he just fit into the game plan. He fit into those particular plays in this game, and just had his number called in today's game. So, but he's executed well. You know, the touchdown catch, and then the acceleration for the touchdown, and then that play then turned a 4-yard play into a 14-yard play. So he can't do any more. But the Patriots lead 13-3. And so it's going to be back to Zach Wilson now, who at some point the Jets are going to have to trust him throwing the ball. And that means it's an opportunity for the Patriots defense. So let's have a look at the scores in the other early games. See if we've had any other scores. The Colts have extended their lead over the Ravens. It's 13-7 now. But apart from that, it looks like the scores we had at halftime. The Lions lead 13-3. The Vikings trail the Chargers 14-10. The Saints lead 17-0 against the Packers. The Texans, in probably what is the biggest shock of today so far, lead 17-0 over the Jaguars. That's being played at Jacksonville as well. The Dolphins having their way with the Broncos, 35-13. Tua Tagovailoa in that game, 16 of 16 for 206 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Browns lead 13-3 over the Titans. And the Bills are currently shutting out the Commanders, 16-0. And as I said earlier, the Colts lead the Ravens 13-7. So Adam's happy. I assume that's with the Patriots kicked field goal. You know, I'm happy as well. It's just, it seems like missed opportunities, and you just hope it doesn't come back to bite them in the end. You know, they've had 2 missed field goals and not put the ball in the end zone other than that one to Pharaoh Brown. So the Jets are lined up ready to receive the kick. And the kick is up. It is returnable from the 2-yard line. I don't like to see it. It's a missed tackle. Right, Gibson's a dangerous returner. He had the walk-off touchdown 2 weeks ago against the Bills on a punt return. So the Jets lined up for their first possession of the second half. Look to see if they can get back into this game. Started from their own 27-yard line. Zach Wilson's under centre. Here's a handoff straight up the middle to Breece Hall. Managed to gain a yard or two. The Jets will try and see if they can get back into this game by running the ball. Patriots need to stop that. Make Zach Wilson throw it. The 2nd and 8 coming up. Patriots 13 first downs in this game. Jets only 3. Zach Wilson back under centre. It's a play action pass from Zach Wilson. He's under pressure though. Throws, but he is caught. And it's a first down. Well played by Zach Wilson. He had a player in his face. Managed to get the pass off, hit his receiver for the first down. So 1st and 10, up to their own 38-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. Managed to gain 3 or 4 yards on that first down carry. I would say yes, good so far. It is, but they can't let the Jets just run the ball. So it's 2nd and 6 coming up for the Jets. Trips right formation out the shotgun. They're on their own 42. Snap back to Zach Wilson. It's a pass play to Dalvin Cook. Oh, great tackle. Jabril Peppers. For Peppers was being blocked and managed to shed the block and bring down Dalvin Cook for just a 2-yard gain when it looks like it was going to be an easy first down. Yeah. Did a job on Randall Cobb. It's going to set up a 3rd and 3. It's a 3rd and 3 from their own 45-yard line. Looks like Patriots sending pressure. They do send huge pressure. Zach Wilson retreats. He's under pressure. He scrambles out of it. Throws the ball away. Looked like he'd escaped it, but was always heading towards the sideline. Throws the ball away. And it looks like the Jets are going to punt. Soon as the Patriots have got the Jets in 3rd down, they send a huge amount of pressure, and Zach Wilson doesn't seem to know what to do with it. He had a player coming across the field. If he could have just stood in there an extra second, Zach Wilson, he had a wide open receiver coming on a drag route across the field. That's it. 4th and 3. Don't jump. And the punt is up. And the ball bounces into the end zone, which is good news for the Patriots. It means that they'll start from their own 20. So again, another good stand by the Patriots defense. Can the offense add some more points? So Jay said, I'm finding the Lions interesting this year. Can they actually not be like the Lions for a season? Well, I was surprised last week. We had them in the pick 6 competition and against the Seahawks, and Andy picked the Seahawks over the Lions. I'm like, are you crazy after what the Lions did to the against the Chiefs? But the Seahawks got it done in overtime, didn't they? But the Lions, doing well in today's game. The lead 13-3 over the Falcons. And that NFC North division is up for grabs. You know, the Vikings have started 0-2. The Packers getting shut out at the minute against the Saints. And then the Bears, really up and down team. They've got to play the Chiefs today. So a great opportunity for the Lions to get into the playoffs. And then once you get into the playoffs, you know, in a one-game season, anything can happen. But thank you very much, JH, for sticking around and keeping the chat going. We really appreciate it. If you are just joining us, this is the NFL UK Ops live play-by-play reaction stream of the New England Patriots and New York Jets. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our NFL content and live streams. Live stream every week. At least one game, which will at least be the Patriots game. We're back next week for the Patriots trip to the Cowboys. That's a 9:30 our time game, a 4:30 Eastern time game next week. So make sure you come and join us for that. The following week, however, we'll be in London to watch the Jaguars take on the Bills. So we're going down for the weekend. On the Saturday, they're hosting a big NFL event in London. It's the Battersea Power Station, isn't it, that they're hosting it at on the Saturday. So that'll be good. We're going to do a video log of that. So we can hopefully check that one out and see what you think. And hopefully you'll come down and get an opportunity to watch a game in London in the future and experience it for yourself. We're hoping there's going to be some players there doing some signings and things as well. We'll see if we can get some things signed as well. Be nice for a giveaway or something like that, if we could. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Play action pass. It's caught by Gesicki. Got a lot of work to do just to get back to the line, and he does. And he does get just about back to the line of scrimmage. There is a flag. I think Smith-Schuster's going to get called on a flag. Yeah, Smith-Schuster. Half the distance. Yeah, they're going to call that. Silly from Smith-Schuster, that. You can't do that nowadays. Used to call that a great block. You can't do that these days. When I used to play American football, I used to be a favourite block coming across as a receiver on a toss play. You've got a clean shot on a linebacker coming across and they never see it coming. Can't do that these days. 1st and 20 for the Patriots from their own 10-yard line. Delayed handoff. Goes nowhere.
You're a dinosaur, Tom. Okay, bro.
Who's out? Does he say Cole Strange is out? I think Cole Strange might be out the game at the minute. Snap back to Mac Jones, looking to pass, dumps it off to Ezekiel Elliott in the flat. It's only a 6 or 7 yard gain, though. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Patriots. Just don't make a mistake here, Mac Jones. If they have to punt, they have to punt. Just don't throw a pick six. Don't let the Jets back into it. Empty backfield for Mac Jones. It's the first time we've seen that in today's game. Snap back to Mac. I think it's a false start against the Patriots. I think Trent Brown went early. It was. That's going to make it a bit harder. I imagine that the Patriots might run the ball now. So 3rd and 18. I say I wouldn't be surprised to see the Patriots run the ball. Maybe a screen. Oh, is it another false start? Oh, dear.
Phil is going to go mental.
Put themselves in a bit of a hole, the Patriots here. It's another false start. 5-yard penalty. Now they're definitely going to run it here. Just a little bit of a jump. So we've got 3rd and 23. Matt Jones in the shotgun. Here's a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott.
Get down on the floor, mate.
Managed to gain 5 or 6 yards. A sensible play. It's just trying to give himself a bit more room for the punt. And then hopefully Barringer can boom one. So 4th and 18. Barringer just inside zone end zone. The kick is up. It's not a very good one. It's a good catch, actually. Returnable. Gibson trying to make something happen. Eventually pushed out of bounds right around halfway. So Jets have got a chance here. While there's still plenty of time, 4.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, the Jets will still feel just 10 points behind that they can run the ball. If they can at least kick a field goal here, they feel that they're comfortable and get another stop. They feel they're comfortable to be able to continue to run the ball and not have to rely on Zach Wilson throwing. So that's why we're at a game break. Let's have a look at the scores in the other games at the moment. The Lions still lead in their game 13-3. Chargers still 14-10 up against the Vikings. Packers still being shut out against the Saints 17-0. That's been played at Lambeau Field as well. The Jaguars have scored a touchdown. So now trail 17-7. Dolphins still 35-13 up. The Browns dominating the Titans. Browns lead 23 over the Titans. It's been interesting if we'd have called that in a pick 6 game because I don't think I'd have picked the Browns in that one. The Bills shutting out the Washington Commanders 16-0. And the Colts still lead 13-7 over the Ravens. So 2 of the biggest shocks in the early window. The Colts, led by Gardner Minshew, beating the Ravens in Baltimore at the moment. And the Texans leading 17-7 over the Jaguars in Jacksonville. But in our game, the Patriots still 13-3 up against the Jets. The defense can't play much better for the Patriots. The offense just hasn't been able to just do just that little bit extra to put this game to bed. The Jets still feel in it at the moment, especially if they score on this drive. Do seem to be close games these days between the Patriots and Jets. And the rain is still pouring down in New York. And the Jets are going to start this drive from their own 49-yard line, so just inside their own half. So here we go, 1st and 10. Snap back to Wilson. It's a handoff to Hall. Going nowhere.
Chewing up to tackling.
Going absolutely nowhere. Tackled down eventually by Kyle Duggar. It's going to be at least a 1 yard, maybe 2 yard loss. It's a 3 yard loss even. So 2nd and 13 coming up. If they try and run it again here, you know, you just Patriots just got to stop this and then make him have to throw it on 3rd down. Shotgun formation for the Jets. Snap back to Zach Wilson. He's looking to pass those over the middle.
You can see the red.
Good coverage. There's good coverage on Alan Lazard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13. And so far, when the Jets have been in anything near mid to long range, the Patriots have sent heavy, heavy pressure. So here we go. Well, the Patriots are lined up to send pressure again on Zach Wilson. They don't, though. Only send 4 this time. Lofted out to the receiver. He shouldn't be getting there. Gets pushed out of bounds by Duggar after a 3 yard gain. And I think the Jets are going to have to punt. And the Jets crowds are booing again. So 4th and 7 for the Jets. And the punt is up. And it bounces into the end zone just. Good attempts from the Jets special teamers. But the Patriots will start from their own 20-yard line on the next possession. So Adams willing on the Jaguars to make a comeback against the Texans. Just a shock to seeing them 17-0 down, but they have kicked a field goal, so it's now 17-10 in that one. So you wouldn't be surprised to see the Jaguars come back to at least tie that game up. Have we got any other scores in the... we have. The Ravens have taken the lead over the Colts. So the Ravens lead 14-13 in their game. All the rest are as you were. Long way back to see if the Packers can get back from 17-0 down against the Saints. You should have picked the Saints.
The Saints away.
Yeah. Saints playing a dome as well, so that was I was playing the weather factor and all. Overthought it.
I just don't like those pasty uniforms. They wear the black ones.
Jay said offense needs to pick it up. Defense is doing its job. I know Jets D is good with Pat Sony skate together. They do. Patriots they're probably a touchdown away from killing this game off. But just while the Jets are just hanging around, it only takes one mistake from the Patriots. It only takes a fumble or a tip ball interception for a pick 6. And all of a sudden, the Jets have got a chance of winning this game. So I don't feel easy just yet with this 10-point advantage. Like the Patriots to score a touchdown and end this game. I think it could be an interesting game against the Cowboys next week, though. Played in the Cowboys Stadium. I can see Patriots putting up points against the Cowboys next week. I don't know whether they'll be able to keep up with the Cowboys, but I can see that being quite a high-scoring game. Maybe a 27-24 type game. But it's tough in these weather conditions. Both teams are trying to run the ball.
Wilson's definitely trying to keep Zach pumped in constantly.
So we go 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 20-yard line. Run heavy formation. It's a handoff to Stevenson. It's a 1-yard loss. Too predictable.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
21.
The Chargers have just scored a touchdown, a 49-yard Mike Williams touchdown catch. No. It's what we said about the Vikings, though. The Vikings haven't got the luck that they had last season.
Oh, it's flag.
We've got a flag, 12 men in the huddle against the Patriots. I'm not sure what's happening with this Patriots offense in the second half. That's 4 penalties now. So 2nd and 15 coming up from their own 15-yard line. It's an empty backfield, but yes, it's still an empty backfield. Just motions Stevenson in a bit. He's talking to Stevenson. Lines him up to the left. Snap back to Mac Jones. Heavy blitz. Mac throws it in front of Henry, out of reach. It's going to be a 3rd and 15. He's feeling the pressure. Well, the Texans have scored another touchdown. The Texans lead 24-10 now. He's taking some hits, Danny Mac Jones, in this game.
But look how many of our guys are 6 inches.
So 3rd and 15. Again, you can see the Patriots just running the ball.
Hands off to Stevenson.
It's an empty backfield for Mac Jones. I thought we were going to see a run, but snap back to Mac Jones. Throws the ball down the left side. It's caught. Great throw and a great catch by Devontae Parker. They need a 15. I think he got 17. It's a 1st down for the Patriots.
Game wasn't cancelled. Yes.
Yeah, great. Great catch. That's how you do it, Boutte. That's how you get your 2 feet in. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots now. Patriots score a touchdown this drive. This should be over. Mac Jones under centre. There's a handoff up the middle to Stevenson. Going nowhere again. Completely stuffed.
I think we're kind of onto that one.
I think we're becoming a bit predictable what we're doing. Run on 1st and 2nd down. And then we'll see whereabouts we are for 3rd down. And the Dolphins have just scored again. It's now 42-13 over the Broncos.
Still anybody's game.
Oh, the Broncos play that terrible on Christmas Eve. 2nd and 10. It's a toss left to Stevenson.
2 yards.
Gains a yard, maybe a yard and a half. It's going to be 3rd and long again for the Patriots.
Jesus. This is like last season already.
So we've got 3rd and 9 coming up.
Just don't throw a pick.
This will probably be the last play of the 3rd quarter as well. Shotgun formation. They're on their own 32-yard line. Snap back to Mac Jones. Fired over the middle. Dangerous pass. Hunter Henry had 2 men next to him. Looks like it hits the fingertips of Henry. Bursts through. Falls incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 9. It's good coverage. Good coverage by the linebacker. Oh, it's a safety. It's Amos. So 4th and 9. It's going to be Barringer out to punt again. Didn't have a great punt on the last one. And the punt is up. Takes a couple of bounces. Picked up by Gibson. Dangerous return. As I said, he essentially won the game for the Jets against the Bills in week 1, punt return. Got to see a bit of Gibson in Hard Knocks as well. Managed to earn himself a roster spot. So the Jets still just 10 points behind. Still feel like they're going to be in this game. 7 seconds left of the third quarter. Chips left formation out the shotgun from their own 31. Snap back to Zach Wilson. Thrown out to Dalvin Cook in the flat. Pushed out of bounds. I don't think he's gained anything there. That's going to be the end of the third quarter as well. So Patriots going into the fourth quarter. Lead the Jets 13-3. And even though it feels like the Patriots have completely dominated this game, they're still giving the Jets a chance to come back in this fourth quarter. We'll see. So JH is going for another play action to Pharaoh. They need to do something. It's just becoming too predictable what they're doing. It's handoff first down, handoff second down, and then we'll see whereabouts we are, and we'll try and make it on a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 6, throwing through the air on 3rd down, but too predictable. And I see a little bit of misdirection, a bit of trickery, and they could end this game. Adam's still happy. Good job, Pats. It's been a good job on defense. The offense has done okay. But really, it's all off that one play to Pharaoh Brown for the touchdown is the reason that the two teams are separated, really. One more score. One more score for the Patriots. This game should be over. So going into the fourth quarter, let's see how other games are going on. The Colts have retaken the lead over the Ravens, 16-14 now. In our pick 6 games, the Lions still lead 13-3. The Chargers lead 21-10 now over the Vikings. The Saints lead 17-0 over the Packers. And the Bills lead 16-0 over the Commanders. So what's that? 1, 2, 3. That's 3 out of 5 for me. Is that 4 out of 5 for you? Yeah.
Well, 4 out of 5.
If they have to, yeah. 4 out of 5. What jersey are you going to get? Have you started to think if you dared to dream yet?
He's a little.
Did you see his injury last week?
No.
Sure.
No.
They thought that he'd torn his MCL and his ACL. His knee. They thought it might be career ending, but it's his MCL, and he hasn't done that bad a damage to his ACL, fortunately.
So ACL is ankle, UCL is elbow.
Yeah, ACL. You've got an ACL and an MCL in your knee.
Right.
Knee.
But you've got an ACL in your elbow as well.
Snap back to Zach Wilson. It's a pass. Hits his receiver's hands. It's Cobb, but it bounces incomplete. It's going to set up a 3rd and 10, and you know what that means. The Patriots defense are coming for you, Zach.
Get them red jerseys off, red sleeves.
I can't see his hair.
He still looks like it.
It looks a bit like... There you go.
Yeah.
It looks like Jesse. It looks a bit like Jesse when you can't see his hair. Breaking Bad. So 3rd and 10 for the Jets. Snap back to Wilson. Pressure coming up the middle. Wilson scrambles out to his right. And he's taken down on the sack. Well chased by Josh Uche. And it's going to be 4th down. And here come the boos again.
God, that looks like an exciting game.
Which one?
Titans versus Browns.
Yeah, but our game could be that. Our game could be 23, couldn't it? So we've got the punt coming up for the Jets. It is up. Returnable from the 16-yard line. It's to Mario Douglas. This will be a 7-yard return.
That'll do, Dougie.
Mac Jones and the offense coming back out. Just one score, guys. And this game should be over. So, Andy, thank you very much for joining us, Andy. And I'm having your most confident 4 picks in an ACCA next week. Let us know how you're going. I can't remember your picks, Andy, so let us know how you're going on with your picks so far in the first 5 games. So the Patriots, 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Snap back to Mac Jones. Hand off to Ezekiel Elliott up the middle. Oh, he's burst out to the left. He's got some space.
Runsy.
Why did he cut back inside? It's like he didn't fancy his pace out to the side then. And just.
I thought Reed was going to catch him.
It's 13. It's a 13-yard game though, so good run from Ezekiel Elliott. Went right, then cut back across field. Now we've got some arguments happening on the Jets sideline. First and 10. It's a handoff to Elliott again. 4-yard gain on first down, takes the ball up to the 40-yard line.
So handoff to Stevenson has become handoff to Elliott. Great.
Duggar, JH shouting out Duggar from the last defensive series, an absolute monster. They've got to get him re-signed on an extension. You know, that is an absolute must. So many people question Belichick's decision to draft him, you know, out of a lower division team out of college. But be one of the standout players for the Patriots on defense over the last few years. I formation for the Patriots. Another handoff to Elliott up the middle. Oh, I think it's close to a first down. As he was going down, he sort of span.
Dangerous.
I think the Patriots just aim to burn as much clock as they possibly can on this drive. The Jets crowd are completely silent at the minute. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They're on their own 46-yard line. It's a handoff to Elliott again. If he could just stayed on his feet, he was through into the secondary. It's a 3-yard gain. Jay said, when your 3rd string running back is yelling at the coach, you know your team has problems. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what was going on the sideline then. But yeah, the Jets have got problems. As soon as you know that Aaron Rodgers got knocked out, if you're a Jets fan, you've got to be thinking your season's pretty much over. They put all their eggs in one basket. It's a handoff to Elliott again. Makes a good move. A tackle down about a yard short of the line to gain. I think that was obviously the game plan in this one. Ran a lot of Stevenson in the first half. The Patriots are in that eagle formation again. And only the Patriots could get stopped out of that formation. Hey, what's happening here?
Someone's beating the crap out of Jones.
So the player being... Hey, what's he doing, Gardner? That's got to be a flag.
Needs to go.
That's got to be a flag. So the Patriots tried to run that eagle formation where you get pushed from behind and didn't actually make it. And then the whistle stops and Mac Jones is still getting pushed. Then he tries to run, gets tackled to the ground by Mosley, gets up and then somehow ends up in a scrap with Sauce Gardner.
And nobody got pulled anything.
Nothing happened out of it. The Patriots get back into that formation on 4th and 1. Looks like they're trying to get the Jets to jump. Come on, run something special out of this now. So the Patriots trying to draw offsides. I think the Patriots should go for it here. I know the defense has got the Jets offense number and dominating, so you could punt the ball here and make the Jets drive the field, but you've got a chance to end the game now. You score a touchdown on this drive, this game is over. So I'd feel comfortable Patriots going for it, even if they don't get it. The defense has played great anyway, but they are going to punt. Maybe a fake. Hopefully they fake it. Come on, fake. Come on, fake it.
Trying to make him jump, aren't they?
Yeah, they are trying to get him to jump. And the punt is up. And it's fair course at the 13-yard line. And that's where the Jets are going to start the next drive. So you're asking the Jets to drive 87 yards. For the touchdown. So Andy, 3 of 5 this week so far. If it stays this way, better than the last 2 weeks. Well, I've been 2 of 6 both weeks, so I can't say anything. Andy in here so far is 4 out of 5 again. Trying to pull away. Can't remember what Marcia picked. Obviously in second place. The 3 out of 5 is not bad. I think pretty much everybody went Packers over Saints. I can't think if anyone did pick Saints. Jay said the Park standing outside with man on man and the cornerback has an obvious injury. Yeah, I mean, it's got to throw a ball. I wish they'd have gone for it on 4th and 1 there. They had a chance. It's like they didn't trust the offense, or they just really trust their defense to make the Jets have to drive 87 yards. Which is fair enough. The Jets offense hasn't done anything in this game.
It only takes one, though, doesn't it?
It does. It does only take one, but there's problems on that Jets offense. And
I can't believe there's that big kickoff and the refs did nothing. There's no flag.
No.
We even threw a flag.
So the Jets are going to have to rely on Zach Wilson throwing the ball. There's no other options now. He's 2 scores down. Not long left in this game. But you can see if the Jets lose this one, you can see them going out and see if they can trade for a veteran or something, because you can't see him rolling with Zach Wilson for the rest of this season. He did just about enough against the Bills in week 1, but really that was one for 2 reasons. 1, because Josh Allen had a horror show for the Bills, and 2, because it was run off a punt return. Last week, nowhere near good enough against the Cowboys. This week, Bill Belichick has just got his number. But 1st and 10. 10 minutes, 46 seconds left in this game. Zach Wilson's in the shotgun. Come on, throw a pick. Pick 6. Snap back to it. It's going to be a play action pass. He's under pressure. Steps forward. Throws into the flat to Garrett Wilson, who makes a move. Makes 2 people miss. And he's eventually tackled down. Looks like a 5-yard gain. I think they're trying to get Zach Wilson into some sort of rhythm. So 2nd and 5, run heavy formation for the Jets. It's a play action pass though. Zach Wilson fires it. Great coverage from Bryant. Miles Bryant, our favourite player. Yeah, it was great coverage. Great coverage from Bryant. The receiver ran a good route. Bryant got his hand in there to make it a hard catch attempt for Lazard. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 now. Jets 1 for 11 on 3rd down. The Patriots have sent heavy pressure on most 3rd downs. Will they do it again? They do send pressure up the middle, but it's well picked up by the Jets. Zach Wilson fires, and it's caught downfield. A good throw from Zach Wilson. It's Conklin.
The offensive line stood strong there.
It was good blocking by the offensive line of the Jets, because the Patriots sent a lot of pressure straight up the middle. Well picked up, and a good throw and a good catch from Conklin.
Really good catch from Conklin.
The Bills having their way with the Commanders. The Bills lead 13-0 now. And the Dolphins lead 49 to score another. It's Mostert again. I think Mostert's got 4 touchdowns in that game now.
We're going to get rid of him, weren't they, for Taylor? I nearly changed my lyrics.
Again, I hope the Commanders play that terrible when the Patriots play them. Did I just misread that? Did it say that Sam Howell thrown 4 interceptions? I can't be right. I must have misread that. I thought it said he thrown 4 interceptions. He has. I did read that right. 4 interceptions. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Thrown over the middle to Dalvin Cook. Out of the backfield. Tackled down after 7 yards. Yeah, the Commanders quarterback, Sam Howell, has thrown 4 interceptions against the Bills. Oh, well kept in for Mostert, that. Oh, Big E's going to be loving life at the minute. 2nd and 3 for the Jets. Snap back to Wilson's handoff to Hall. So it's not Hall, it's Cook, sorry. It's going to be another 1st down just inside their own half. The Vikings have scored a touchdown to get within 4 points of the Chargers. Snap back to Wilson. It's thrown out to Garrett Wilson. And tackled out of bounds after a 7-yard gain.
Need to get him stopped.
It's out for 2nd. 9? There's no way you gained 9 there, surely.
I would have said 8.
So it's a 2nd and a long one for the Jets. It's a handoff to Cook up the middle.
He's got it. He did. Right.
Needed 1. He's very close to a 1st down. And we're now halfway through this 4th quarter. 7.5 minutes left. Zach Wilson back in the shotgun on the Patriots' 43-yard line. Snap back to Zach Wilson. Throws down the right-hand side. He's got his receiver. A big hit. Great hit from Kyle Duggar on Lazard, but it was caught, and it's going to be another 1st down for the Jets. They've got something going on this drive. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Packers have got a field goal.
The comeback is on. So down to the 22-yard line now, the Jets. Zach Wilson looking to pass. Fires it into his receiver. It's caught. Again, it's Lazard. 6 or 7 yard gain. And the Browns have scored another one. 27-3 over the Titans. I don't think anyone would have seen that one going, especially after Nick Chubb's injury last week. They're into the red zone, the Jets. Down to the 16-yard line. Snap back to Zach Wilson. He's going to be another pass play. Fired out to receiver. Makes a move. It's Cobb all the way down to the 4-yard line. So we're first and goal for the Jets.
Bryant messed up.
Bryant had a shot on him to make a tackle behind the sticks, but didn't make it. It's first and goal for the Jets. Snap back to Zach Wilson. And there's a flag. Hopefully it's a false start. It is. So put them 5 yards further back, and hopefully that's going to knock the momentum a little bit. So first and goal for the Jets on the 9-yard line now. Play action pass for Zach Wilson. Looking, gets tipped. It gets tipped and it's bouncing around a few players in the middle. Let's have a look. It's up in the air. And then Zach Wilson spikes it. Great coverage just shown there. Rookie Christian Gonzalez against Garrett Wilson. Second and goal for the Jets now. Trips right formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Zach Wilson. He was looking one-on-one. Gonzalez against Wilson. Fired in too sharply, though. Out of reach of Wilson. Third and goal coming up. A better thrown ball, and that would have been a touchdown. Snap back to Zach Wilson. He's under pressure, scrambles out to the right. He's being chased by Matthew Judon. Throws towards the end zone. Oh, and a Jets. Oh, no. Randall Cobb in the back of the end zone.
Right.
Looks like he takes a dive. We need to see a replay of this. It looks like Randall Cobb takes a dive in the back of the end zone. We see a replay of this. Against Bryant, this could be another terrible call. Pass interference in the end zone. We're first and goal for the 1-yard line.
Look at it now.
Let's have a look. What? What? He slipped. He slipped. That is a terrible call from the referees. Again, you can't challenge it. You can't. It's not the XFL. You can't. First and goal for the 1-yard line. And I think the Jets are in for the touchdown. That is a shocking call from the referees. An unbelievable call from the referees. After they didn't call a pass interference at the end of the first half, they would have given the Patriots the ball inside the red zone. That is a terrible call from the referees.
We need to kick that.
Touchdown!
That's a disgraceful call. And that is where, I mean, we watched the XFL the last season. That's where the XFL had it right, is where coaches could challenge any play. They could challenge one play from any type of play. It could be a flag, anything. Should have been a challenge and looked at again. Randall Cobb slipped and fell over backwards and then got the call. Terrible call. Now the Jets are within 3. Disgraceful call. Five minutes, 24 seconds left in this game, and the Jets are well within it now. Anyway, let's catch up with our other games.
Breathe.
The Vikings are winning. The Vikings have come back.
No way, really?
Yeah, the Vikings were 21-10 down. The Vikings are now 24-21 up. in the fourth quarter with 11 minutes left in that game.
No, that's shit.
No, it's not. The Lions lead 23 over the Falcons. Saints still leading 17-3 over the Packers. But the Packers are first and goal from the 2-yard line. If they can punch that in, it's going to be a 7-point game.
Come on, Packers.
Texans lead 27-17 over the Jaguars. The Dolphins have scored again. They've put 50 on the Broncos. 56-13 that game is. Let's see what the latest touchdown was for that one. It's a Kane again, who's got 3 touchdowns. Wow, 56-13. Brandon Perner. The Browns lead 27-3 over the Titans. The Bills are 30-0 up against the Commanders, completely having their way with them. Josh Allen isn't even having a good game. He's only thrown 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Sam Howell's had a horror game. 4 interceptions that he's thrown. The Ravens and Colts game is a good one. The Colts trail just by 3. 19-16 in that one. And then, of course, in our game, it's now a 3-point game. How it's a 3-point game, I have no idea. The Patriots have completely dominated it on offense. Well, on defense, certainly. On offense, they haven't scored enough points, obviously. But that was a shocking call. If anybody, no one could, well, give me your opinion in the chat, but no one could tell me any different. That was a horrible call. He completely slipped Randall Cobb falling backwards.
He made a big thing of going,
terrible,
well.
Terrible call. Okay. Adam's happy about the Vikings comeback, and well, hopefully the Vikings can hold on in that one. That'll help me on the pick 6. That's a gain 1 for me, and it'll be a lost 1 for Andy. So
that feels personal.
Has to be. The kick is up. It's returnable from the 6-yard line. It's fair court. Are you allowed to do that these days? I don't like that you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to fair catch it now within the 20, which means you can still take the ball up to the either 20 or 25-yard line.
That takes the skill out of the kick.
Yeah, I don't like that. They're trying to stop hits, aren't they?
Look, all the Jets people have gone on.
JH said there's still a quarter to go in the Dolphins game. They could break the record for most points in the game. They definitely could. I mean, they're having the way with it. JH, let me know what you thought of that call from the referees. It's a handoff to Elliott. Surprise, surprise. It's a 3-yard gain.
Jesus, we need some new plays.
And it's Hunter Henry who's down injured at the minute.
He's taking his helmet off, is he? I know it's his ankle.
The Packers have just scored a touchdown and scored a 2-point conversion. I'm not sure why they went for 2 points, but they have. There's no need to. But they did convert it, which means that if they do get the ball back and score a touchdown, they could win.
Go on.
But more importantly, in our game here,
oh no, Hunter Henry.
Yeah, Hunter Henry's walking off. He's walking off under his own power. Effing horrible. Yeah, absolutely. I know I'm biased as a Patriots fan, but that is shocking. That was an abysmal call. Do you know? And what's nerve-wracking now is it only takes one mistake. It only takes a fumble here, and then the Jets have got the ball back within field goal range, or potentially worse. Patriots have to go down and score points on this drive now. 2nd and 7, snap back to Jones. It's going to be a pass play. It's fired in. It's caught for first down by Bourne, and a good run after the catch as well. Bourne back with the gloves on, and the rain must have died down a little bit. There you go. 17-yard gain. Just need to try and run as much of this clock down as they possibly can. It's 1st and 10 for the Patriots. 340 yards, the Patriots, against 145. It's just a 3-point game. So 1st and 10. Snap back to Matt Jones. It is a handoff to Stevenson this time. Just a 2-yard gain. Takes the ball up to the 48-yard line. The Texans have gone in for another touchdown. Texans are winning 34-17 against the Jaguars. Well, so 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation, trips left for the Patriots. Snap back to Mac Jones. It's going to be a pass play. Fired over the middle. It's caught by Bourne. Only a 2-yard gain, though. It should be 3rd and 6. The Patriots need to convert this. Patriots need to convert it. Bills just scored another touchdown. I think it's a Josh Allen touchdown run. 37-0 for the Bills over the Commanders. Third and 6, right on halfway. Patriots convert this. This go a long way to them winning this game. Snap back to Mac Jones. Fired down the left sideline. Smith-Schuster falling backwards. It's incomplete. The Jets get the stop.
We've got 3 timeouts, 2-minute warning.
The Jets have got a chance. The Jets have got a chance in this game now. It's sort of how you feel that the roles are reversed in the last couple of weeks, where the Patriots haven't really been involved really in the game enough in the last 2 weeks, but still somehow had a chance to go and win it. Now it's the Jets that have the opportunity in this one. It's 4th and 6. And the punt is up. The fair catch is called for at the 9-yard line. The Jets will have to go 91 yards to score the touchdown, or around 50 to 60 yards to attempt a field goal to tie this game up. So now the Patriots, relying on their defense that has played close to a perfect game. Oh, the Chargers have retaken the lead over the Vikings. 28-24.
It's 8 minutes left, yeah. It's early.
Well, here we go. 1st and 10.
Why is Alan Rush in California? He should be in. Should he be sat on the sideline?
Snap back to Zach Wilson. Under pressure. In his own end zone. And throws the ball away. Looked to be struggling there a second, Zach Wilson. End up spinning. Found himself all of a sudden in his own end zone.
Got stood on.
And then threw the ball away. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now from their own 10-yard line. Just over 2.5 minutes left. Still all 3 timeouts, the Jets. Plenty of time. Snap back to Zach Wilson, looking to pass. Gets the ball out. It hits the hands of Breece Hall and bursts through.
Yeah, time then.
It's going to set up a 3rd and 10. And I imagine that a whole lot of pressure is going to come on Zach Wilson here. You know, this could be the play, this. Zach Wilson has to make something happen for the Jets on this play. Snap back to Wilson. He's looking to pass. He scrambles out to his right. Sure, that's holding. Sure, that's holding. Zach Wilson scrambles for the 1st down, but there was a flag. Has to be holding. Holding or tripping. It's holding. There you go. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Had to be. He stops Wise getting up, I think. He gets in between his legs. He gets his legs between his legs, doesn't he? You can't Jets fans can't complain after that call that they got. 3rd and 15.
Come on.
Zach Wilson stood on the edge of his own end zone.
Come on, defense.
Interception incoming right here. Interception coming. Snap back to Zach Wilson. He goes down. I think he goes down on the side. It's going to be a safety. It's going to be a safety. Matthew Judon, we haven't called his name too many times this season on the sack. He gets to Zach Wilson. That's going to be 2 points.
Oh, the whole team did it. Go on.
That could be the game. The Patriots get the extra 2 points on the safety. And now the Jets are going to have to kick it back to the Patriots as well.
Go on.
Did he do his celebration?
Yeah.
Oh, did they all?
They all went round and they all
did it. Did it? So we go 15-10 to the Patriots, and the Jets are going to have to kick it back off to the Patriots now. You know, we're happy. JH is happy. And hopefully this is going to be the first win for the Patriots and get them rolling this season. Oh. Matthew Judon's waving off the crowd now. Eric's still with us. Judon is a beast. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure he's Andy's favourite player. Is he?
Yeah.
So is he going to be a Judon jersey then?
Will you buy me a t-shirt with some long red sleeves?
yeah. You get you some Under Armour.
Yeah.
And the punt is up. A good one as well. All the way back to the 6-yard line. It's Miles Bryant. Oh, goodness. That's it. Just go down. Go down, lad. Why did they put Miles Bryant back there? So the Patriots lead by 5. But still plenty of time left in this game. The Jets have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Jim Nantz knows. What a game that is between the Colts and the Ravens. 19 each. So we go. The Patriots are in run-heavy formation. Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. It is a handoff to Elliott. Good hard running, gains 2 yards. And the Jets call a timeout. So 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. So the Jets have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. They'll be hoping to stop the Patriots, force a punt, and see if they go down to score a touchdown and win the game. Run heavy formation again for the Patriots. There's some trickery. It's Douglas on the carry on the end around. Some trickery. Gains 7 yards. It's going to make up a 3rd and short. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning as well. A big play coming up after this 2-minute warning with the opportunity for the Patriots to get the first down and end this game. I can't believe it's come down. I can't believe it's come down to this close. This game shouldn't have been this close. Completely dominated by the Patriots, but there you go. Anyway, our pick six games. The Lions lead 26 over the Falcons, and they've got the ball inside 2 minutes at the Atlanta 11-yard line. So that looks pretty set as a Lions win. The Vikings trail 28-24, but they do have the ball on the Chargers 23-yard line, 3rd and 1 with 7 minutes left. The Packers have scored a touchdown and tied it up at 17-all and just kicked the extra point to now lead 18-17. The Packers were 17-0 down going into the fourth quarter and have now taken the lead 18-17.
Hold on, does that mean
You're 5 for 5. You're 5 for 5 at the minute. You're 5 for 5. So it's just that. Well, our game isn't over yet, is it? But
there's a few games that aren't over yet.
Oh, we'll see. The Texans lead 34-17 over the Jaguars in probably the biggest upset of today. The Browns have beaten the Titans 27-3. Bills lead 37-3 over the Commanders. That's another one of our pick six games. I think everyone went with the Bills. I can't think of anybody that went with the Commanders in that one. And the Ravens and Colts are tied at 19 each with 30 seconds left.
That's very exciting.
The Ravens got the ball at halfway as well. So Eric also went with the Packers. Packers win helps me out. It does help me out as well. But if the Chargers hold on against the Vikings, that's Andy 5 for 5. But actually, if the Vikings come back, I'll be 5 for 5. Back in the game.
That'll make you 9.
It will. Back in the game. Here we go. Massive 3rd and 3. This could end the game, this play. Trips right formation. Out the shotgun. Looks like they're going to trust Mac Jones to throw it. Snap back to Mac Jones. Toss play. It's behind Smith-Schuster. No flag. And the Patriots are going to have to punt. Of course they are.
Of course they are.
This couldn't be simple, could it?
Should have just handed it off to Stevenson. That's what I would do.
Jay said, if you don't hear from me the next couple of weeks, it means we're having good weather and I'm watching on me play. We have peak fall colours coming in before the bitter winter. Where's it you going? Let us know where you're off to. Baminger punts. Returnable from the 28-yard line. It's Gibson. He's a dangerous returner. And it's a good return all the way back up to the 45-yard line. The Jets need to go 55 yards to win the game. He said, if Andy wins the pick six, I'm calling shenanigans. Hey, if Andy wins the pick six, he ultimately deserves it. He's got the right balance of a little bit of no and a little bit of I don't know. What is it? Do you want to say what it is? The other part?
Complete fluke.
Oh, he's calling it complete fluke. Right, so the Jets, 55 yards to win the game. Snap back to Zach Wilson. Time to throw. Plenty of time. Scrambles out to his left now. Under pressure, throws the ball away. 1 minute, 35 seconds left of this game. The Jets have 2 timeouts remaining. So 2nd and 10. So the Jets are on their own 45-yard line. Zach Wilson out the shotgun. Snap back to him. Looking to pass. There's pressure up the middle. Lofted pass. It's out of reach of the receiver, Conklin. He's going to set up a 3rd and 10. Obviously, it's going to be 4 down territory. They've got 2 more opportunities to get this 10 yards. So 1 minute, 31 seconds left. Trips right formation. Out the shotgun for Zach Wilson. Snap back to him. It's going to be another pass play. He's under pressure up the middle. Throws the ball away. And Garrett Wilson sticks his left hand out and almost tips it straight up in the air for a Patriots defender. It falls incomplete, fortunately, for the Jets. And we face 4th and 10. This could end the game. Zach Wilson was under pressure, got hit by Juwan Bentley coming through. Fourth and 10. To end the game for the Patriots. Here we go. Empty backfield. Snap back to Zach Wilson. He's got time to throw. Throws it short, though. He's not anywhere near converting. It's a 1-yard completion. And that should be about the game.
63-20. I can't wait for Brendan Furness' video on that.
Have they scored another one?
They're on 63. Hold on, I've turned my flashlight on.
63-20, the Dolphins. They've even put Mike White in at quarterback. He's thrown a 68-yard touchdown. Mike White.
Unbelievable.
So here we go. 1st and 10. It's not quite over yet because the Jets have 2 timeouts. Obviously, a first down for the Patriots would end it. Run heavy formation. Stevenson in the backfield. It's a handoff to Stevenson. He goes down after 4-yard gain.
Can you tell everybody thanks very much from me because my phone's died?
Hey, that's a viewer we've lost there. Come better prepared. So 2nd and 6. 1 minute, 13 seconds left. And the Dolphins have scored again. They're on 69. Bending the extra point. Oh, my God. Yeah. I think Brandon Perez will be on suicide watch, I think.
Yeah.
69-20.
No, I watched it manage to get one back in the end. Let's get a field goal.
Look at Texans, 37-17. It's a handoff to Stevenson. Tackle down after a 2-yard gain. And that's the final timeout for the Jets with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. A Kane, 67-yard touchdown run.
Should have written a song about it.
Insane. Raheem Mostert's got 3 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown. Kane's got 3. So Kane's got 1 touchdown. No.
Ravens gone to overtime.
Has it? So you go 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. It's a handoff to Stevenson again.
We're trying something radically different.
2-yard gain, and they're going to let the clock run as far as they possibly can. It means the Jets are probably going to get the ball with probably about 20 seconds-ish left. The Saints are in field goal range for a chance to win it.
Oh, no.
The Dolphins lead 70-20 over the Broncos. That's insane. What a scoreline. 70-20. Oh, the Vikings. Damn. It's like the Chargers are going to win. That's the point, yeah. They're punting to Gibson, who won the game against the Bills off a punt return. Yeah, JH, I've just seen JH saying don't punt to him.
Can you just shoot out of the back?
Yeah, you can.
Start at 20.
Yeah.
Do that then. And
the play clock will be running as well the entire time. As soon as the ball snaps, the play clock's going to run, so it's going to take time off the play clock. He should whack this out the back of the end zone. If you can angle it and you hit it around the 10-yard line, he's tried to angle it. Probably going to be, what's that going to be, around 15-yard line? Let's see. 17-yard line. 16 seconds for the Jets with no timeouts. And they've got to go 84 yards. I just hope we're not going to see another Miami miracle here. Then put Gronkowski back there at safety, have they? So here we go. Still nerve-wracking, even though you feel that they shouldn't be able to do this. But 16 seconds left, no timeouts. They're on their own 16. Snap back to Zach Wilson. Throws over the middle. It's caught by Garrett Wilson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think they've managed to spike it with 1 second left.
I think these referees are worried that they won't get out of the stadium if they get the wrong.
1 second. It's all on this play. They've got a chance for a Hail Mary. Yeah, they did. They did. So here we go. So here we go. And the Patriots will call a timeout. Come on. I think it's just send pressure. Put him under. Put him under. Don't let him stand there and throw it, because anything could happen. I'd rather him not throw this ball. Yeah. Anything could happen. You've seen it so many times with Hail Marys where it gets battered and then someone comes along and just catches it off the rebound.
You get pass interference.
Yeah, pass interference, yeah. Even.
Judon is going to get past all them men.
They only send 3, the Patriots. Zach Wilson gets the throw off. Oh my God, it almost deflects to Cobb. It doesn't. It doesn't. The Patriots win this game.
We have a win.
The Patriots get a win in the get one in the win column, but it did reach the end zone. Oh my God, what's Duggar doing? Duggar could have just brought it in, and he bats it forward. It hits the back of a receiver and almost lands in the arms of Randall Cobb right at the goal line. Oh my God. But it's okay. It's okay. The Patriots have held on. The Patriots win this game 15-10 in the game they've completely dominated throughout. Should have been more convincing than a 5-point victory, but they do win this game, and that's what matters the most. And improved to 1-2. The Jets slipped to 1-2. The Dolphins.
I'm not the Dolphins. About the Saints.
The Dolphins lead 70-20. So Andy's calling for a run of the pick six games.
Just the Saints.
So the pick six games, the Lions have won 26. The Chargers are beating the Vikings 28-24, but the Vikings have got the ball on the Chargers' 25-yard line. The Packers and Saints, the Packers have won 18-17.
Yes.
The Bills have won 37-3. So it's all on the Vikings-Chargers game, which I think we'll flick over to, shall we, if we can. I don't know if that's on this. Hopefully that's not the blacked out game. Let's have a look. Is it an option? We might have to go to red zone.
Yeah, go red zone's only them going, isn't it? With them and
we're going to see what happens in the Vikings-Chargers game. So stick around. I'm just going to see what happens in the Vikings-Chargers game.
Tell everybody thanks very much from me.
Good W Pats. Thank you very much, Dimitri. Thank you very much for coming on to the chat. Make sure you come back. We're back here every week streaming a game.
Jefferson's down. All right, sir.
So Jay said, okay, first we move on to the Cowboys. See you guys again. Thank you very much, JH. We really appreciate all your support and coming on in the interaction. And
enjoy autumn.
Make sure you enjoy your time away and out of this. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. And when we do, hopefully the Pats will have a winning record at that point as well. And he's also said thank you very much as well. His phone's died, so he's lost his position in the chat now. So he says thank you very much, JH, as well for coming along and having a chat. We're just going to see this Vikings and Chargers game through, as it's one of our pick six games. And what it means is that either myself or Andy's going to be 5 for 5 out of the early games, depending on who wins. If the Chargers win, then Andy's 5 for 5.
I pick Raiders, you pick Steelers as well.
Yeah, so if the Vikings win, I'll be 5 for 5.
I'm 4 for 6 at least, aren't I? That's something.
Yeah, I've doubled up. Just showing the Colts and Ravens game in overtime as well. Wow. It's Colts with the ball. Has it caught that flipping neck? Is that Pittman? That Pittman.
The safety got injured.
God, that would be a shock if the Colts can pull the win off there.
What happened?
So Eric said, like Andy, I need the Chargers to win.
Oh, I like helmet's helmet.
Hey, I'm Vikings, Eric. Sorry. Oh, Andy Dodd. Oh, thank you so much. YouTube member. We have our first member.
Really?
Yeah.
He obviously doesn't have an iPhone.
All pro. Thank you very much, Andrew Dodd. Thank you very much for coming on. Let us know a little bit more about yourself as well. Who your NFL team is, where you're from. No, thank you so much, Andrew Dodd. You are our first NFL UK Ops community member.
Find out what team he is as well, because when we're doing two things, we'll cover his team.
Yeah. No, yeah. Let us know, and thank you so much. Honestly, you are the first full member of the NFL UK Ops community. So thank you so much.
Sort your iPhone out, Eric.
Yeah. Eric, we're disappointed. No pressure, Eric. We're sorry, I'm just joking. Snap back to Kirk Cousins and fired in short, 5-yard gain. That's going to set up a 4th and 5. The Vikings are in the red zone. In fact, I'm going to leave Andrew Dodd's. There you go. I'm leaving you up on the screen, Andrew Dodd, because you deserve it. I say, please let us know more about you. Please let us know more about you.
going to need to email him anyway.
Snap back to Kirk Cousins. Fired over the middle. It's caught. And the Vikings are going to be first and goal from the 7. Come on, Vikings. There's 30 seconds left. They've got no timeouts. The clock is running. There's 21, 20, 19, 18. Why are they letting the clock go so much? Why didn't they just spike the ball? Snap back to Kirk Cousins. Fired into the end zone. And it's battered up in the air. It's an interception in the end zone. The Chargers win. The Chargers win.
5 out of 5, baby.
No, it hits the hands of Osborne. Gets hit up in the air by a Chargers defender, and then Murray comes down with it, and the Chargers win the game. You've got to say, why did the Vikings not spike the ball and calm it down?
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
No, and now Andy's 5 for 5.
And smug as anything.
Oh, man. That means Andy's on 14 at least.
I might plug my phone in so I can go.
And if the Raiders win later, it'll be perfect 6 for 6. No.
Don't I get a bonus 3 points if I get 6 out of 6?
No, you don't get a bonus 3 points. A bonus nothing. Oh, what? So we might as well watch the overtime of the Colts and Ravens before we finish. Eric said financial pressure on a Sunday night. Hey, no, we're just gobsmacked that somebody would sign up. So
we're happy.
Yeah, we
really appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. And say, Andrew Donny, if you please just let us know a bit more about yourself, who your NFL team is, and where you're watching from as well. You know, we really, really appreciate your support for signing up, honestly. It's got 4th and 1. Oh, Adam said boo Chargers. Yeah, it is boo Chargers as well, Adam.
It's a different.
Flipping heck. Could have been 5 for 5. Snap back to Minshew on 4th and 1, and they haven't made it. The Ravens are going to have the ball just inside their own half.
Do we reckon that Jackson's going to run it in? Jackson's just going to get a touchdown now. I think he's already had one tonight. Did Steelers win last week? Or are they 0-2?
I think they did win last week, Steelers.
They had
So I can check.
a terrible first week, didn't they?
Yeah, they did win last week.
To be good.
Both of them are 1-1. Lamar Jackson flips it out quick, incomplete. Sets up a 2nd and 10. Snap back to Lamar Jackson. It's caught by Andrews. Looks like a 6-yard gain. Let me check how my fantasy team's going on, actually. Hopefully I'm not playing against Tua or any Dolphins players today.
Yeah, if they've got Tua or Hill, you're screwed, aren't you?
Most it.
Yeah.
So just watching, if you just join us, we're just watching the Red Zone at the end of the early window games.
Even if you've got Arcane, you're screwed.
I don't think they did start him, though. So it's 3rd and 3 for the Ravens. Snap back to Lamar Jackson. And it is that interception?
No.
If it's incomplete, it's going to be 4th and 3. And now the Ravens have a decision to make because they're right up around midfield. Oh, he should have caught it. He was worried about the hit.
Jackson will run it.
Eric says if the Steelers win, he'll be 6 for 6. So he went for Steelers as well. So 4th and 3. The Ravens are going to go for it. Just inside the Colts half. But they call a timeout. I think they're trying to get the Colts to jump. It's insane. 70-20. Are the Dolphins that good or the Broncos that terrible?
The Dolphins' offense is amazing. I don't know about the defense.
I can't believe the Packers have come back and won that game. 17-0 down, going into the 4th.
Love is the future. Might get that Prince on my jersey.
But the fact is that they went for a 2-point conversion for no reason after scoring that first touchdown. Snap back to Lamar Jackson. Oh, is that going to be holding? No flag. Oh. It was incomplete and the Colts could get the ball at halfway. John Harbaugh was going crazy on the side. Was it? Could have quite easily been called. At least it's not just the Patriots that are getting bad decisions at the moment.
He's still kicking off about it.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Colts. They're on their own 47-yard line. Snap back to Minshew. It's a handoff up the middle. Makes a couple of moves. He's all the way down to the 39-yard line.
Brilliant.
It's Moss. They only need a field goal to win. There's still 3 minutes left as well.
I wonder if Gay's got his shorts on.
Oh, yeah, I remember that from that year. What was that about last year?
He got fined for wearing short shorts.
Oh, yeah. To go 1st and 10 for the Colts off from the 41-yard line. Snap back to Minshew. It's a handoff. Looks like a 3-yard gain. Inching towards a field goal attempt. Andy's just said that Newcastle won 8-0 today.
Wow.
Sheffield United.
Oh, dear.
All different scorers as well. 8 different scorers. 2nd and 8 for the Colts.
Oh, Bozai.
And he goes down to the 2-minute warning. So if you are just joining us, this is the NFL UKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream. It was the Patriots and Jets. The Patriots won that game 15-10. We're just watching the end of the early window games. We're watching the Colts and the Ravens. The Colts are close to field goal range with the opportunity to win it. Just watching our med zones. We're watching a bit of Seahawks at the minute. That would be a one hell of a shock if the Cardinals could get anything from that game. Oh, this is Chiefs. You're flicking over to that shortly.
I feel like you're just going to sit there all night. You've got work to do.
Yeah, let's carry on. So at the 2-minute warning, the Colts are on the 38-yard line. 2nd and 8. It's a handoff to Moss. Up the middle, it's a 2-yard gain. It sets for 3rd and 6. And they're right on the edge of field goal range for Gay.
He's a good kicker, isn't he?
Hopefully the Colts win this.
Why?
She takes a win away from the Ravens, who are a potential wildcard team.
Right. That way.
So 3rd and 5 for the Colts. Snap back to Minshew again. It's a handoff up the middle. It's only a 1-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 4.
Just inside.
And I think they're going to send out the kicker to try and win this game. The Ravens have called a timeout just in case he does miss.
Bloody hell. Is that just happened?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's their quarterback. So a 53-yard field goal attempt coming up for Gay to win it for the Colts. It's pretty much central. Snap back. The kick is up. They're looking very good. And it's through the uprights and the Colts win. The Colts pull off the shock in Baltimore. I think a lot's going to be said about that non-call on the holding. I think that John Harbaugh is going to be talking a lot about that. But with the way that some of the decisions have gone against the Patriots over the last couple of weeks.
I want to see the
there you go.
Sauce Gardner kicking the shit out of Mac.
Right, so we are going to call an end to the stream at this point. So thank you very much for everybody that has come and joined us for the Patriots and Jets game. Really, really appreciate it. Special shout out to Eric, JH, Adam, that's come and spoke. And obviously a special shout out to Andrew Dodds. Hopefully you're going to come back and tell us a bit more about yourself so we can sort you out for your membership as well. But a special mention to you. We really, really appreciate it. We're back next week for at least the Cowboys against the Patriots game. Hopefully the Patriots can get something going and pull off the shot next week. But thank you very much for everyone that's joined us, and we'll see you next week.